All right, and we are back with it. Got my boy Nico here on the desk, and we are kicking off with some more Timberborn. Welcome back, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Of course, of course. All right, you're done. You're done. The cleanup has begun. Let's see here. We've got a bunch of water. 4 more days of icky bad crap. Our lumber is dwindling. Not big surprise. We got a lot of work done over here building this out. The ultimate plan is to duplicate it, have it at the ready. Slow growth. Slow growth. One of the things I do really appreciate about the folktale is you can very easily control growth by just stopping the houses from being used. So when we've been building this out, I can go ahead and just pause it or resume it. You can see here the availability of beds flip a bit. When it comes to the iron teeth, it's a little more... You got to be a little more exacting about it, which isn't my favorite part of the game. It's a really neat mechanic, but I'd rather not mess around with that kind of stuff. The folktales just work for me. Now, when this gets built and we move everyone over, we'll set up these links so this can start being... the new hub. And we're going to build another one like this using the copy-paste blueprint mod, which is actually really flippin' cool. I'm going to pause the game while we're doing this. But yeah, you highlight the whole thing as you want it, all set up and all done, and you paste it. And it works very cleanly. We're about to do one for real. If you take average lifespan, remove 5 days per spawn per pod. Yep. But then longevity changes, and folks last longer. So what happens to me is I build a monument or something, and then I build another monument, and now life expectancy goes from like 20 to 60%. Let's just say, for example. And I always end up having way more beavers than I need. So, yeah, it's more just me getting used to the game. That's really the problem. Yeah. But yes, I do agree with what you're saying. It is pretty straightforward, yeah. Ah, see? I did not know that, playing the game just as is. Nice. Okay, 50 is pretty good. I think what I want to do is I want to deepen this, though. This water's not lasting as long as I would like. If you multiply per the percentage it shows. Yeah. I guess in vanilla, just learning to play the game, I didn't see any of that information, so it was just, I'd rather not mess with it. But that is good to know. Thank you for that. That gets boofed. We're not going to use this as an... I don't really need these exits anymore, do I? No, not really. Is everything built? We got water. We don't have grilled chestnuts or potatoes yet. Oh, not dandelions. Sunflower seeds. There you are. Duh, man, duh. Maybe I do the grilling right here. I think I might like that better. Okay, we're done with this. Now we get this all nice and tidied up. That goes away. Thank you. Goes away. Goes away. Cool. Cleans it up real nice. And we have everything over here that we need. Okay. Let's start with it. 4, 5, 6, 7. 11, 12. Cool. And here's our 8. And 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're adding 2 more to it. That's perfect. Now, this gets trimmed. Gets got, thank you. Add connection. And add connection. Okay. Cool. A little dodgy if they gotta go from one side to the other. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to add another junction. Well, once we nuke all this out, we'll add another junction that's more of an express lane out. For right now, this works. This works for me. Yeah, we got some more housing. Yeah. Things are coming up. Things are coming up all Saramara. This gets the boof. Cool. And this gets the boof. And can all get the boof. How far do I want to go with this? I could go as kind of as far as I want. Let's just do levy like this. Makes that pretty easy. Yeah, this escape route isn't really much of an escape route anymore. Because I'm trying to pool here actively anyway, so meh. We'll do this. We'll cut it over like this, and that'll be that. Maybe we turn this into more industry. I don't know how I want that all laid out yet. And honestly, I'm not really super worried about getting it laid out. Oh, how I want it to look. That's okay. It's kind of the fun of just playing a game and just not really having a grand scheme. Though I do like a good scheme. If we're talking about... Oh, there's our blue guy. I do want to talk about schemes. I do like a good scheme. That looks good to me. We'll do another row of demo right here. Cool. Yep, way more storage. Perfect. Okay. Now... we'll get that quick burst of badness. Oh, I guess not. Was easy. Way. Way. God, it looks so cool as it washes over everything. Yeah, I don't know. It's the little stuff that really I enjoy. Yeah. That was a bit of a sentence there. Glad we made it through. Wasn't sure we were gonna make it out of that sentence structure alive. But that is one chunk of residential copied over. I think it did post how much it cost, right? Because that would be awesome. Place. 900. Oh boy, that took some effort. We have pretty much everything else except the logs. The planks and everything can be a while. Yep, there we go. Nice. And that can flood through. Thank you. Whee! We get some of that backfilled. We'll kick it back up to whatever needs to be, 1.1. Okay. I'm legitimately hoping for a drought. I would very much enjoy drought weather to do drought weather things if we can manage a drought. That would be great. Yeah, that is what I'm hoping for. Oh, hi. Hey, buddy. Nico's been very good on my desk today. A little bit eating paper. Not feel well. Oh. Mr. Man. We'll take a snooze after the stream, yeah? 15-20 minutes just to lay down and just not think about stuff for a minute? Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Man. I don't know why, but all my pets call him Mr. Man. I don't know why. Your cat's named Tabitha. Oh, Mr. Man. It's not like I'm trying to be, like, pro-guy or anything. Just, like, I don't know why. Ooh, a puppy? Oh, who's a Mr. Man? Oh, this sucks. Can we do that real quick? That real quick? Thanks. It's almost like baby talk. Like, why the heck do people, when confronted with a child, like, oh, goo goo, why? That doesn't help their intellectual development at all, but... here we are. I'll pop this when it's good and ready, because right now we're not good or ready. It's not like we're wasting water either. It's not like we're getting close to a drought. If the next thing is another bad tide, I'm just going to double down and push on the power. Power's looking pretty good right now, but I would like some more. Haulers. Cool. It keeps us around that 20% mark. Okay, so still flooding a little bit. 0.10, I think, was the magic number. The pressure through this one bit, I'm sure, is generating a fun amount of... Oh, God. A fun amount of electricity. Or power, I should say. Yeah, okay, that normalized out. Easy. This kind of sucks, though. Yeah, perfect. Nice. And though corruption is right there, it's not really touching anything. Okay. I like it. I like it. Now, on this island is where I also want the primary food storage, and I also don't mind the primary food making. I don't mind if we put that all here. How we lay that out is going to be another question, but we could just flatten this all out, call it a day. Could dig down like Hat-Dat-Sat recommended. Always a good idea. With the tunnels, we could actually dig down and put storage down there pretty easily. Now, refresh my memory. This is just going to be planks and crap, right? Yeah, we can't really do foodstuffs that way. But we could do the bigger storages that way, which would still be fine. Okay, that's still normalizing out a little bit. Good, good. Yeah. Frickin' fantastic, yeah? I like it. Human music. I like it. Oh yeah, that returned very, very quickly. And that's gone. Okay, awesome. So, we are almost out of logs again, which is fine. Are we on sap? You guys bored? Really bored. I would love some trading in this game. Yeah, Jerry. Frickin' Jerry. How can it fly? Are you serious? It's a space shuttles. Or whatever. Oh, Jerry. Frickin' Jerry. Alright. I guess nothing's stopping me from just building up big storage on this side or whatever, really. I understand the functional of how things work. The only thing I don't know sometimes is how I want things to be laid out. 0.15 was correct, I think. But all this can go away. Built our first monument guy. Yeah, let's just start tearing this down. So that's gonna be a bunch. All this is gonna be just a ton of logs. Just go. You're sitting on my lamp? You okay with that? Sometimes he's super duper okay and cuddly. And other times he's like, Father, I wish you wouldn't make fun of me in front of the other cats. It's like, there's no other cats here, man. It's you and me and the other one's asleep. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, the other one is so asleep that I'm not going to wake him up. But I'm sure if he farts like he sometimes does, he might wake himself up. That would be just silly. Boop, boop, boop. Was this full of sunflowers? I dandelions. Did I do it wrong again? I did it wrong again. I set the storage to dandelions and not not sunflowers for some reason. Oh yeah, am very smart. Am very SMRT. I mean, SMART. We're just gonna do this. Leave the zip lines? Sure. No reason not to. Yay! A frickin' drought! I can do some work now! Kind of. In 3 days. Nico on his way to go to the hallway to yell at me for not paying attention to him while he was on my desk. I love my cat. I got both. I love my cats. I really, really love my cats. But you know, cat ownership and all that. Pet ownership in general, I should say. Not a lot of difference of being like the oldest in a family. Oh, that's the wrong height. There we go. Try that again. Cool. Okay. A little more trees can be thrown over there without really any consequence. We do have a water basin right there, so that's easy. Yeah, it's real easy. The important thing is to do all the dynamiting when everyone's asleep. That way no one can dare. No one can dare. Okay, so storage. How does this work? Because I want a lot of storage. Maybe I need a separate storage area as an interim. Let's see. If we do this here, this shouldn't be a problem because the ideally this goes, you know, at a 90-degree angle out of each thing. So 1, 2, 3. That's off-centered by a square, and I hate it. How I want to do this. I do need more dynamite, though. And more metal. And more research. And I don't need more planks, believe it or not. John Tom, were you able to get your drivers and everything working? Perfect. Yes, just not Steam yet. Oh, that's cool. That was the last piece of progress you updated us with. I want to make sure you're doing all right. Okay, maybe right here is where we do all the storage. I think I might be okay with that. We're not doing industrial storage here, so I don't want any of that. One. Nope. Okay, we've got some room. Ah, dang it. Ah, it's like a square off, literally. Alright, that's fine. We could build these up top to give a bunch more space. But that gives me a lot of room to work. What did I just delete? Path. Neat. Let's do something like that. Okay, so this is... How many carrots do we have right now? 4,200. So that's... What? 3 big storages and 4 little storages? 12, 24... Counting 26... 38. This might also count what's in... Yeah, this is counting what's in stuff, right? 229... Well, 229 is what's in the workshops. 42. Where are we getting 42 from? As opposed to, you know, the answer to life and everything. I guess I want 3 of each thing, so it's going to be carrot, 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 sunflower. Maybe 1 sunflower is good enough. It's going to be really tough for us to get full sunflower. Raw potato, baked potato, something like that. I think I'm okay with that. And then what can I do on the other side? We do... Oh, yeah. Oh, gangbusters. Okay, brilliant. Can I do 1 more square out? I think that works for me. Yeah, that's a lot of storage. That's awesome. I think that really works for me. What else do I really, really, really need stored? Carrots, sunflower seeds, potato, baked potato, chestnut, cooked chestnut. So we'll do the cooking here as well. I'll need a storage for logs so we can make sure the furnaces are running 24/7. But I'm not storing gears. I'm not storing paper. Not storing explosives or booster chips or anything. If we get into wheat, that'll be another thing, but I think that'll do. And this is going to require a stupid amount of stuff. But that's okay. I want to store things, and I want to not worry about storing those things. It's a complicated web we weave, but not really. Something, something, but not really. This looks like this, actually. Nope. There we go. The hotkeys are all done. Oh. Oh, that was interesting. I don't think I've hit that combination of keys before. How about that? I gotta go up 1 more, though, which is fine. Right? It's too high? Too damn high. That will work. Oh, no, we're done already. Oh, okay. Neat. There it is. We can put those back and put some totem stuffs. Well, here's the question. No, I don't want to put stuff there. I will put stuff here, though. Yeah, I will put stuff here, though. These end pieces are non-blocking. Let's see, what do we got for some decoration up in this business? Beaver statue? Nailed it. Nailed it. Weather vane? Everyone freaking loves a weather vane. It's funny because you can rotate the weather vane, but it doesn't matter. Because it's just going to change direction anyway. Give me a second. I need to blow my nose. My sneezes are pretty wholesale unreasonable. Ooh, so I just take a second, mute the mic, get all the business done. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I said I wanted... I do want a lot of carrots, because we can store... let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of carrots. But the thing I was trying to get at is, they're really easy to make more of. If we need to snap decision, I need a ton of food. We do the same thing we did before. That's a lot of carrots. It's not nearly as many carrots as we're holding right now, which is fine. That can evacuate. Can evacuate. Are these logs? We need logs. Get the logs. And the dandelions by, you know, by proxy. What are we building right now? More water storage. That's what we're building right now. Bad water. We have 29 available folk. Oh yeah, this whole stupid thing. All right. Finish that out, but I would like this to happen, please. Now, what I probably should do is put another station here, so they're not picking up, going all the way up, coming down and over, because that looks real stupid and annoying. So what we need is a 3-fer and a 2-fer. It would be something like this. Yep. Like that. So that way they are right away at the warehouse. Could. Yeah, might as well. Very close. Oop. Okay. Get some of this done. Okay, that's critical. That's critical. Yeah, another builder hut. Yeah, why not, right? We got the people power. Why not? Critical on that. So many critical things. Said it before, I'll say it again. Just let me have number representation, please. Let me just do this by numbers. It'll be that much more dumb. Okay, it's almost drought o'clock. We have all the planks and gears. We're going to add a bunch more power. And that's hopefully a conversation I'm not going to have until the next time we have to have that conversation, right? It's normally how it works. Yeah, exactly. It's a real syndrome kind of a statement, right? When everyone's a super, no one is. Yeah, same kind of vibe. Be the babysitter? Of course! Why else? I mean, it'd be real weird if I just had BS on my shirt. Can you imagine just walking around with BS? Okay, we're done already. This should be higher priority. And this should all be... I set it to critical? I did. Let's set it to high. I set it to critical because I thought I had a window of opportunity, and then I did not. I was flat-footed 100% through that battle. Yep, you are unconnected. Wait. Not built by... Oh! Hee I didn't... Damn it! I didn't connect anything, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Why would I have connected anything? Why? Connecting things in a logical progression is for idiots. Why would I? Ugh. Connecting things is for nerds. Losing my nerd cred by not connecting things. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're getting all this moved out. Building lacks construction materials. Are we just out of logs? Yes, we very much are. I was hoping to get some of this pulled out so we could get some of these logs reused. Integrates in a couple of days, that's fine. Biting the bullet. Using the logs. Let's go ahead and make sure this gets a thing. Oop. Cool. Okay. Oh, I was gonna be like, I bet you any money that power plant's pretty busy. We just need logs. So here's what we're gonna do about that. We have how much sap? Full. 280 sap. We're good on the saps. I am also a saps. We're gonna let that sit. Ooh, that looks good. Sunflower seeds starting to load up there. Ooh, okay, this is ready. We'll do the disconnections at night. Ideally, someone does a... oh. We could hit that up for trees if we want. That would defeat the purpose of everything. We can hit that for trees. Amazon, you are the kind of sap I like. Nice. Oop, there we go. This gets boofed. Get those resources stashed, please. 'Tis valuable. Alright, and... snipe. Cool, done deal. Easy. Someone picks up stuff? Oh, yeah. Snoo and all that. Oh boy. I've harvested Futurama for so many quotes. I love the crap out of that show. Has it aged well? I think generally better than most shows of the era. Yeah. Also, not everything has to age. You mean no can dunk, but good fundamentals. Oh, that means you're bad. Or however that... Translation, not very good. Or however that went, yeah. I'm not the kind of guy that everything has to translate positively. Like, it was a product of its time. That's about all that has to be said about it. But, like, Futurama, I think out of all the shows, if someone was like, what's a good throwback show? Animated, kind of sitcom-y. Well, Futurama's a good one. Yeah. There's nothing of it, it's like, oh, the humor's really tasteless or anything. I don't know. I think it's pretty dang good. I think it's pretty dang good. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Got the hiccups so bad, I'm sorry. This can get evacuated. We are out of paper? Because we're out of logs? Oh, we're out of paper because this is getting built. Yeah. This requires an amount of parchment, as some might say. No one says that. I say that. An amount of parchment. Yeah. It requires an amount of documentation, not for writing, but for rolling doobies. What was that from? Oh, yeah. But then you'd be living in a van down by the river. Chris Farley from that Saturday Night Live skit. I can't... Oh, what was the name of the character now? McFoley? Something? Or maybe I'm thinking of the wrestler McFoley. Okay, now I gotta look it up. Living in a van down by the river. That was like the whole quote line. Matt Foley. Oh, Mick Foley is the wrestler. Matt Foley is the inspirational coach. Looks like you're not using your paper for writing, but for rolling doobies. Terrible. Oh, I miss Chris Farley. Yeah. I do. Alright, we might just cut down on carrots by a bunch and put a lot more sunflowers or something. Speaking of which... Yeah, let's not click dandelions for the 5th time in a row, huh? Might be good. Might be good. So that's going to be 3,800? Yeah, 36 plus the 2, 3,800. I'm pretty happy with 3,800 of stuff. Once this gets torn out and everything, yeah. Yeah. Good. Maybe way more water storage might be the next real objective there. What we also should be doing is adding more stuff. We took a huge dive. So the game does a really good job telling you and congratulating you when you've increased your quality of life. I noticed more and more often it does not tell you when you've taken a dip. So we were at about 22 well-being for a while. We're now at 16. Because we cut out one of the monuments. the Brazier of Bonding. We cut that out. I needed all the planks for more construction stuff, but that wasn't really the objective. It's just, I tore it down, we put something else in the way. That's kind of where we're at. Not any real, like, aha, we took down a monument, eat that. That's not even the vibe. It's just, yep, we super did. And now we got other stuff to do. Let's unlock all that. I've never messed with the mud pit. Oh, because it requires wheat, and we never really get to wheat. We're gonna just unlock the end game thing, just so he has it. How are we on logs and crap? Still not great? Alright, well, this pops. Pops. Cool, that opens up a ton of stuff. The game looks so good on Ultra. Yeah, I can't run it on Ultra. I can't run it on Ultra at all. ATALL, at all. I cannot run it. It feels like it wants to do a thing, and it wants to impress me, and it wants to do good. But I got to like 50 beeves, and the game was like, you know what? No. I don't like your face. How about that? But the game looks really good on Ultra, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I started in Ultra, and about 50 was the limit for my PC, and it was like, it was cool. I got to enjoy stop motion videos again. Ah, back in the years of dial-up. What a world we lived in. Where you had a conversation with your ISP, right? Yes. Previous computer was tanking hard on 300 on minimal. Yeah, I get that. Oh, I understand. I understand these vibes. Do I need another tree cutter? No, I think 3 is good. Maybe another planter, but 3 is good. Okay, so we're gonna put some dumb thing in here that we're never gonna mess with, just to fill the gap so it doesn't say things. Let's say books. Sure. Now we won't get the warning. When I want the storage, we'll do something with the storage. But for right now, we still have a lot of stuff to build. Is it 400 or 200? Oh, it's 400. Gross. Alright. The idea is we're going to build the other housing flipped, right? Almost everything's going to be exactly the same. Oh, I wonder. Using the game to get used to the computer. Going to use it for CAD design. Oh, nice. That's smart. Yeah. Almost done? Good enough. Ooh! More of the power plants online? Awesome. What are you missing? Planks, gears, paper. Yep. Paper makes sense. Why? Oh, you're just missing everything anyway. I think I've got these criticaled out. No, that's normal. Logs is too... Oh, it's too far from the... Yeah, okay. Right. I keep forgetting that's a core concept of the game. There, my bad. Yep, you are correct. That is 1 bajillion% my fault. Yep. It'll be nice to move around a little bit and get some of this frickin' industry not wedged in here. Industry's been like an afterthought for so frickin' long because I just have not had the space. Technically correct. The best kind of correct. It's that and what are the one-liners? To shreds, you say. Oh gosh, that's what I don't know what happened after, like, Season 6. Oh, wait. It transferred, like, 4 or 5 times. What was it? It was something, and then it was Comedy Central, and then it was Hulu, and then it was something else. It's just like, sweet gosh, man. I love Futurama, but just let the thing go. Thank you, the bloom. I gotta hydrate more. Appreciate that, friend. How are you doing today? We're doing all right. Hope you're doing well and swell. Yeah. Yep, still not connected. That's fine. All around good. Hey, I like the sound of that. Naturama? I wouldn't say they were bad. It's just there were some things like, I don't know, it's the year 3000 or 3020 or whatever year they were at after the other seasons. It just kind of like there was a Bitcoin episode. I don't... There's an iPhone episode. I guess my stance was after a certain point, leave the social satirical stuff for the comedy shows or the TV shows that do that as their bread and butter specifically. You know, South Park, that's kind of their jam. Very socially satirical stuff. I don't know, it just feels weird like after they come back, they're like, here's this formula, we're just going to shoehorn the Futurama characters inside of it. And that's it. Also a cranky old man. That's my 2 cents on it. Okay, I'd say this is moving pretty good. You have 370 hydrate and stretches left. There's a few streamers, maybe I should look into this, but there's a few streamers that have I don't like points anymore. And you just lose 100,000 points. I don't know. The point system for me is neat. I get it. I get why it's there. But realistically, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to someone's channel for the points, you know? I don't know. Again, more cranky, whiny stuff. Oh, power plant's done. How much we kicking now? 2,400 on a midday. All right. With no water? Yeah, awesome. That's perfect. We're done with paper for a while. Understand evolution. Must protect my children from understanding it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, is that the one where they go to also the, they go to the... what is it? Bender argues that he has robot DNA or whatever, and they go to a plant. Is it just a random planet? And they do the trilobites to terraform the planet or whatever. Is it that one? Yeah. The robotic missing link or whatever. Just like, what is even going on here? That one was funny AF for sure. All right. Wellness still stinks. 882 hydrates, oopsie. You don't have any idea how much salt I'd have to ingest? That's so much salt. My god. Oh my god, that's so much salt. Hello, Uxie. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well today. I hope you're doing well today. How was work, man? I have a bunch of points and no way to spend them. Yeah, I don't know of a good point spend thing for it to make sense and have it feel like worthwhile. I don't know. $15 stream streak. Hell yeah. Take it. Yeah. We had an accident today and it wasn't you. Good. Are they all right? Oh man. If only, like, slicing open your finger was as contagious as, like, you know, getting sick. Getting sick in general. Oh, rotted to bad water. Right. Could you imagine? Yeah, I hope they're okay. That's... Yeah, accidents there are super duper no joke. Considering what you're working with, no joke. Can we get all this pulled out? Yeah, we can. Holy buckets. Oh, not really? Oh. Uh-oh. Did they get rushed to the hospital or something? Or, like, what happened? Lady cut up her hand, very strong water... Yikes. Yeah, have you ever seen, like, power wash videos where people do... Oh, gross. What the hell? Alright, well, that'll evaporate. It'll be fine. Have you ever seen the power wash videos where people do it without shoes on? Like bare feet or flip-flops or something? That freaks me out. Same kind of deal. With the super, super strong nozzle or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's nuts. That's not great. Yikes. That's unsettling to say the least. Okay, you can be chestnuts. Regular chestnuts, and y'all can get started. Thanks. Yeah, helicopter came to pick her up and took her to the university clinic. Oh, yeah. Yikes. Yeah, that is... I have a power washer. I got it on a Black Friday sale, like, I don't know, 6 years ago or something. And even on the hottest summer day, at a minimum shoes. Socks and shoes at a minimum. And there was someone we were cleaning like the side of the apartment or whatever. Just power wash it down or whatever. And I'm like, holy crap, if you're gonna put it around your feet to get the concrete, can you please put on some shoes? Freaking... Yeah, exactly. Not the same, but also the same. Have you ever tried to lick your own elbow? Same thing. Same. The evolutionary capabilities of our species allows us to not lick your own elbow. Same thing. Yep. Doctor came there later, said the chance of recovering back to normal is very slim. Yikes. Yeah. Man, that is no joke. I'm really sorry to hear all of that. Hopefully there's a compensation package of some sort, so she doesn't have to find new work immediately? Okay. Oh, Uxie, Nedved was here. They're gaming with a friend. But they do say hi. We don't elbow our teeth out. You nailed it. Exactly, Kira. Yeah. Try it right now. See, you can. Glad we figured that out. They're cute little pears? I guess it occurs to me I don't know what a chestnut looks like. Aside from the ones that you already... Chestnut. Oh, they are green and fuzzy and crap. Okay, I did not know that. I know what, you know, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. You know, after it's been... Yeah, okay. Got it. I did not... These look like pears to me at a snapshot look, yeah. Or Granny Smith apples, maybe, but yeah. She basically had all the bones exposed. That means nerves are all effed up. Oh my gosh. Yikes. I like to usually be the guy that can key in a joke or whatever to keep the conversation going, but that is not funny. That is not great. I hope for a quick recovery, whatever that might look like. Yeah, man. Oof. Well, if anything can be said, Uxie, I'm glad you are safe. It was not your accident. However, I'm glad you are safe. Ooh. Nope. Ooh, thank goodness I wasn't holding shift. There we go. This is going to be enough room for 2 charcoal... not charcoal makers, what? 2 grills. Easy. Yep. Grill them and grill them. And then we'll put a storage somewhere for... wood. Yeah. Easy. And I'm glad you are good. Yeah. This. Who leaves a stack of pine resin on the ground? What's another great way we can get a crap ton of trees? You have 9 Fing trucks? Oh, effing trucks. Oh, that's nuts. Can you send... Is that with the chickens in their non-mutilated form? Morale always tanks. Yeah. Yeah. No! Test died of old age! Oh, cool. It highlighted the text there as well. Neat. That's cool. Captain of Industry did a similar thing as well. It also depends really how management reacts to it. If they're like, well, shit happens, then it's like, ugh. That's not great. But now is a real good opportunity for someone to rise up and be like, I don't know, somewhat more altruistic than, well, sucks on that. Oh, this is full of lumber. Oop. And these are all full of lumber. I didn't break all this down yet. 3,000 to 4,000 chickens a truck? Okay, I'll help. Give me a scythe. We're gonna shorthand this whole thing. My goodness, that's a lot of chicken. Is a lot of chicken. 1 day left. That's all done. I'm gonna shut this down again because I don't want anyone screwing around down there. So if you could grab that, that'd be great. No, of course I'm not. No, 100%. 100% I'm not going to get very far. Okay, so the first chestnuts are 39%. By the time we get done with this, as long as the number of growth percentage is above 50%, I need 2 workers. 40... maybe about 50%. So we could add a bunch more trees if we wanted to add a bunch more trees. We do a truck in about 40 minutes. That's fair. Now, I've thrown trucks for major retail store, and it sucked. It's mostly why my back is all screwed up, because there was zero give a care on how all that worked. Not that I needed to be babied or whatever, but, like, no, management doesn't... Yeah, unload the truck. Can I get, like, a weightlifting belt? Because there's a lot of heavy stuff in there. Nope. Okay. Somebody, like a year after I got hired, somebody called OSHA about a bunch of stuff. They did the reading and the writing and the arithmetic on all that. And OSHA came in, ton of violations, here's your fine, and then they left. And it's like, alright. Now what? Do we call OSHA again? Like, what's the plan? Like, it's just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Since this was a drought... Burp. Cool. And that should mean some bad water. Got the workers for it. Heck yeah. Cool, cool. I should have been unloaded 20 minutes ago, but I came in 10 minutes ago. Yeah, that's fair too. Timbronia. Remember Timbronia. Oh, hey, you're also here. Yep. It's a holiday in Timbronia. Holiday in Cambodia. It's a holiday in Timbronia, where everyone dresses black. It's a holiday in Trimbonia. It's hard to say. Alright, now... time to kick on stuff. We've got some lumber. We can get this going on. Food. I want a grill. I'm amazed you don't have to unlock the grill. I actually find it kind of weird. Then it's clearly the responsibility of the shift before you. The problem is you have to convince the shift before me. That's kind of the issue. But yes, agreed. So chestnuts. I didn't check. How long does this take? No. 0.33. I don't know if I need 2 or 1. I'm going to build 2 just to be safe about it. That, thank you. And then 1 small pile with wood as a priority should be great. Perfect. Hail, hail, Rabonia, a land I didn't make up. Just like... Chestnuts? Sure. As a native speaker, they sound hilarious to me as well, so don't worry about it, friend. Oh, God. Yep. Alright. 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 I would love for there to be a mod to just have a big crane arm that lifts this, scoops it into a basin, and then places it down. Done. You can't even tell others to do their work. Not even how to do their work. Hey. The wrong guy there. Hold on. You're the right guy there. 1.10er? 1.10? Yeah, perfect. Everything's good, everything's great. Yeah, you can't even tell them to do their job, let alone how. It's banana. Okay. If you tell me how to import models, I can design one. Design a what? Oh, maybe you could just implement water level control for your basin. The answer is just set this to 1.10, and then we have no problem, right? This is 1. This one is blocked. So the only one I have to care about is that, and these are already at 10. And I want the maximum amount of water. So 1.10 allows a little to flow through. Yeah, a little is trickling through, but when it's a drought, I slam it all the way down to 0. So we get it filled as much as possible. So we could do sluices again. This is a perfect example for sluices. We could sluice that up real good if we want. Oh. 1.15? There we go. Fixed. Okay, so now 76, yeah. We need 2 dudes. 2 dudes is fine. Hey, we're cooking chestnuts. Look at that. Nice. Good. That's a lot of food we're about to kick off. Isn't there water? Yeah, but that doesn't really... You can't tie logic to that. I mean, there is. It is... right here. But like, you can't tie logic like a circuit network to it, if that's what you mean. We got some science. You get some of that unlocked. I mean, well, we'll do it. I didn't know how these worked, so I slap bang these things everywhere. Sounds good, Uxie. Thanks for hanging out, man. Sleep well. Hope you sleep good. Sleep real good. When I first started playing, have a great stream and a great day. Thanks, friend. Much appreciated. When we first tried this, I was thinking and hoping and assuming you could, but yeah, there's nothing you can do with it. Tied in the affairs of beavers, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. I mean, yeah. It's unfortunately not like a circuit network or something you could do anything with. Okay, so this is chestnuts. That is grilled chestnuts. And this is grilled chestnuts. Cool. I then, on the other side of this, probably want a Hauler's Guild. Something, I want this nearby, is what I want. Oh, damn it. Why did I build that like that? Here's fine. Thanks. Start with 6 workers. No, we already have that all up in the warehouse. That a little differently. Thanks. Do bushes help? Oh, shrubs. Shrubs help. Okay, cute. There's that. Yeah, I think I had a lot of, how do I like to say it? Preconceived notions when I started playing the game. And I didn't know how much could be automated. I wasn't sure if there was anything that could be, oh, tie the logic of this structure to this building. What did I play recently? Oh, Desynced. I'll get the link for it. Desynced is a really interesting game, but lacks a lot of depth in my opinion. Desynced. It's another factory automation game, and the way most of the automation works in this one is you have a unit with a sensor. Other units can make reactionary motions based on what that sensor is saying. So you have like a scout unit with a radar on it, right? You then tie your military vehicles to that scout, and you say, has the scout detected a bad guy? Where's the bad guy? And then the military units will seek and destroy, kind of a thing, right? You build it like that, but the thing is, you could do everything manually, and honestly, when I tried scripting with it, I felt meh. I felt meh about it. Again, is this another bad game? No, it's not a bad game. It's just, it didn't feel... I don't know. I got really excited about it, and then I played it. The demo's pretty good. The demo lets you go a little bit. But yeah, after that, I was like, nah. Cool. So we have sunflower seeds now because the chestnuts are getting devoured. Speaking of which, not connected. Are you sure? Oh yeah, you are not connected at all. My bad. Man, if only this didn't happen every single time I built the thing, right? Drought fine. Drought great. Yeah, perfect. I would like more workers though. Not quite at a point where we have more lumber. Yeah, because the oak is so slow to grow, this ain't a big deal. Yep. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, we've definitely made some crazy strides today. For real, for real. So, what was that blueprint again? 900 logs, 500 planks. Those are going to be the real things I need. A lot of, for sure. How is our power now? Yeah, if it's not full, it spikes up pretty hard. I do think it's time to implement 1 or 2 sluice gates in your basin so you can tightly control the water level in there without tidal waves. Honestly, the sluices right at the front gate would be all I need. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's totally fair. And, oh, there's something I realized. Sluices only give a rip... Hold on. Speaking of giving a rip. Sluices only give a rip on stuff that is connected horizontally. This row of synchronized with adjacent sluices does not mean vertical connection. So see the stats are different? So the bottom sluice can be... No, Durg just died. No, Durg. Durg, 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 Durg. Not a dog, it's a Durg. The hell was I just talking? Oh, right. So the bottom can be contamination only. Don't open when there's contamination. The top one can be don't open to contamination and height or something, right? So that would be just 2 sluices on top of each other would be perfect. I didn't do that before because I thought adjacency meant adjacency. You can't pet the dead darg. Ootarunku, the dead darg. I was just spinning out of control. So honestly, two sluices. That was my new movie title. Two sluices. Oh, but Derg. Derg is dead. What was the other one named? Okay. Test, Derg, John, and Geflibble I can't remember the last one. They are going nuts for these chestnuts. They are going absolutely crazy. That's not a Derg, it's a beaver. A beaver named Derg. Ah, meatballs are my favorite to catch with my face. Derg. Hello, Steffi. How are you today? We're doing well. Hope you bring promise and news of getting your account back. Derg. You're so. Hi, so. I'm John. It had to happen, alright? It had to happen. Y'all were here. Had to happen. Had to for the dirt. Okay. What is that? From South Park? They took our job? Dirt, gerbs. You got a Nintendo? Hot day. Oh. I was like, old school brother got you a Nintendo. What's the news? Had to babysit my sisters who go over best friend's funeral. Oh, gosh. I hope the send-off went well. I'm sorry to hear that. Perfect. Bought a really expensive red plastic. But it's, like, pretty. What? Red plastic for what? Oh, like a 3D printer? 3D, like, plastic? Or, like, what? Cobalt context is required. What I could tell, it went okay. Alright, good. I'm sorry that it happened, but I'm glad it went well. Made her favorite strawberry milk stuff, so when she got back, she got that. Aww, that's sweet of you. Such a good friend. That's awesome. All the panels on a donor. Oh, motorcycle. Oh, got it. Okay. I get you now. Yeah, alright. I was like, I don't. How does that. But who in the. My motorcycle's gonna go from gray and blue to black and cherry red. Oh, cherry red's such a classic color for sure. Yeah. 10 streams drink. Then I bought pancake mix and secretly delivered that. Fair enough. Oh, you're a good friend. That's great. Our stuff has kind of reached an end. 800 freaking Euro bucks? That's probably the cost of a bike. I mean, I hope it... I mean, it's your money, certainly. I'm not gonna tell anyone how to spend their money at all. Hope it... Yeah. I mean, you got pics? You got pictures of that? Or soon to be. It's gonna go. Okay. Take before and after pics, man. I'd love to see that. Oh, okay. Here I thought it was like... I didn't know if it was like a beater motorcycle or what the derg. What the derg? They took our derg. Sorry. All right, I'm done. I say that and then I realize I'm not done. All right, sluice. Plank and metal. Good old plank. Good old P&M. Plank and metal. We got that. Oh, sent me the thing. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Calling me stupid, but is it electric? Is that an electric bike? Cobalt, if you're okay, I'll post the pictures in chat. I'll post the link in chat, if that's okay. Blink once if that's okay. I'll wait for him to blink once to let me know if that's okay. It looks slick as hell, though. Sure. Okay, so here's the bloom. That is the before. And then I'm assuming you're working on it now so we don't have an after, right? Other mod I want. Up real quick. There's one that's like pause or unpause everything or something. Good if I spelled pause right. Spelled UA. It's literally just allows you to pause multiple items. No, I guess not. That's fine. Again, the link makes a download happen. Oh, it probably downloads the picture. Weird. Which won't open. It's a WebM. So maybe your native viewer doesn't take it. Holy crap. That looks like parts for a Gundam. Yeah, I'll paste that here. That looks like if you said I'm building a Gundam, I would be like, alright, here's a link for a bunch of parts. And you're not building a Gundam, you're building a Gundam. It's a WebM WebP. So if you download it, what's probably happened is like, okay, cool. It's like probably whatever you use for a web browser probably tried to open it, and you just gotta open it other ways. Yeah. When we get to the stage of not Gundams, motorbikes can be armor as well. Take apart the bike and put it on yourself. Oh man, I don't need a big bike for that, but that'd be cool. You got power armor motorcycle, yeah, power armor motorcycle, power armor motorcycle. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, it doesn't work, Cobalt. It says the link does not exist. Okay, so are we harvesting again? We are not. How close are... We're close to harvest. So 2 grills is a little too much. No, they're still cooking. Yeah, they're still cooking. All right. It's so fast it's no longer a motorcycle. Nice. It's a donor cycle. It's going to be red. Donor? As in someone donated it? Or Donner? As in, I don't know, German, maybe? My language isn't good. Y'all know that. Okay. When the water goes away, because I'd like to keep all the water, we'll build this up. What am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of doner kebabs. Turkish food. Oh, like organ donor. Oh, I see. Like, that's what you're going to be if you use it? Doner cycles are tasty. I was talking about donation. Yeah, I'm thinking of doner kebab. It's a Mediterranean Turkish kebab. That's what I'm thinking of. It's also really good. I just thought of something again. Hurt my brain too. Oh, the sluice is unidirectional. Oh, okay. There's a neat little Mediterranean place in one town over. It used to be like there used to be like two Greek places. Oh god, it was so good. Moussaka, pastizzo. Oh god, what else did I get? A big fat slice of spanakopita, a gigantic wedge of feta cheese, some mulled wine. I would just put my face on the plate and go ah rah 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 rah. And my date would be like, "John, you're embarrassing me." I'm like, "No, I'm not. This is normal." Ah rah 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 rah. So good, but there's now a Turkish place nearby, also good. Also very, very good. Their doner kebabs are just super duper good. You say town. No, it's it's actually just 10 minutes. 10 and the 10 minutes includes me putting my pants on. Yeah, in this case in this case it is a short jaunt. There's also an aluminum tray and french fry. Yep. Come on, water, go away. I want to do some stuff. Okay, how much water are we going to lose? Fantastic. Cool. That's literally all that had to be. But the materials were not readily available at the time, so this is what we got. Oop. The fair assessment, though, it's still called... I don't know how to pronounce that word, and I want to pronounce it like epsilon, like the Greek letter. Okay, you are going to close when contamination is above, say, 5% is fair. You are going to close when the downstream depth is 1.15? 110? I think. And 4%. Okay, I think that handles that easily. Epsilon is a close approximation. I had an RK. Kepsilon? Now that sounds like a ship from Faster Than Light for sure. What is there? The Kestrel? Yeah, the Kestrel, I think, was the name of the ship. Seems like a bad omen. Dutch material culture. I don't think I've ever heard anything called material culture. There's a lot of planks and crap here. Do I care? No? Maybe? Are you gonna go get it? You're not gonna go get it. I'd have to spend a fair amount to go get it anyway, so... I'll set it to high priority. If we never get it, we never get it. Cool. As opposed to immaterial culture. I guess I'm trying to wrap my head around, even as a joke, what that would even mean. It's like, is Ghostbusters, the movie, immaterial culture? Because they deal with ghosts, and ghosts are generally regarded as immaterial? Now I don't know. Now I really... a sandwich. I'm also not the kind of guy to be like, go make me a sandwich. I'm the kind of guy that's like, I'm gonna go make us a sandwich. Do you want a sandwich? I understand the prioritization requirements for a sandwich. Do you want sandwich? I will go get sandwich. You know, these dead carrots looking pretty vibrant. Eating a turkey at Thanksgiving is immaterial. I would call it immaterial because my teeth are absolutely hollow point rounds when it comes to a turkey. Yeah, it's gonna become immaterial. Don't let me add it, bro. It'll be immaterial. It's going to be. It's about the act, not the object. Oh, got it. I thought we were having a discussion about object pertinence, and I was like, I don't... What? Got it. Okay. I was gonna say, should we add more chestnuts? We have 633 chestnuts. Now, how long is this waiting? Nope, you're still not waiting. No, we're good. I think 2 grills evened it all out. Perfect. You're gonna have to explain the going to church on me, because I don't do that sort of a thing. Oh, we picked it all up. Awesome. Can we get this? Yep. Awesome sauce. Alright. Like it's implied? Like it's like the act is implied. Is that kind of what you mean? I think that might be what you mean. Hey, Lyrison. Hello, friend. Like every Sunday I do my meal prep for the week. I would consider that a form of self-worship. But that's not a conversation I really want into. Not everyone goes to church, and every country as a population regularly goes to church. To go to synagogues. Some go to, yeah, oh, that's fair. When it comes to church or whatever, I use it as a very loose term, and I definitely do not mean the go to a building and talk to a god. Maybe more, I'm probably thinking of it more, I would say my purview on the whole thing is more ritualism than we have canonical laws that you have to follow, you're going to our metaphorical hell. It's more of a, what do you do to make you happy? Keep doing that. There's the ritualism. Can I flip this? Oh god, okay. 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 The thing does not... Oh shit. Okay. I want to flip it. How do you flip it? Rotate the blueprint, default R and Shift R. Hold alternate button, probably Shift, to place any valid buildings and ignore... Oh, the game engine does not like what I'm trying to do here. Okay, the thing is, I want the food on the other side. So, how that... Oh, God. It is not happy with what I'm trying to accomplish. Okay, just... Okay, I don't want this. That did the same thing as the other one. Okay. Yeah, this well, this is a mod that's added this functionality, so this isn't even real. You know what? Shit, the stairs are the wrong side then. No, it's not the food I care about. The food I'll change, but I want the mega warehouses here and the food to be, I don't want them to go all the way in to fuel up. Let me go get that mod. I thought there was a flip. Maybe there's not a flip thing. Oh, maybe it's in here. Hold on. Simply select the tool, blah, 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 blah. The building's orientation and flip are supported. It does say it is supported. You can rotate the buildings. Flipping it, however, is not supported. It said it was supported at the beginning of the thing. Ah, you big fat butt. Okay, well, at the beginning it literally says, hold on. Paste this in chat. So we select the tool. Here's the thing. I did try F. Here's the first line of text in the thing. And then that's why I got excited. I'm like, holy shit, you added flip? Dude, that is excellent. And then... Oh, gosh. I know I don't pay attention, and I know my mind is fleeting on the regular, and I know I say things I shouldn't, and I know I'm a bad civilian in general, or whatever. But I do pay a little attention. Alright, let's try that again. Build blueprint. F no like. Shift F, Control F, tapping F twice, and no like. I guess I could. The individualized objects aren't determinate upon each other, so I would do 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then rotate it. Well, God, no, that's still a problem. Oh, I would just have to flip the stairs? Rotate this? No. Oh, gosh. Well, that toads the wet sprocket, man. Alright. Um. Shut up, you. You can make a blueprint of each individual part of the piece manually. Yeah, okay. So I think this works. Hold on. I think this works, right? Take the core 4 buildings and 2 blueprints. Yeah. Quay. Cool. Now paste the quay. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what? It took the top... That's... My guy, you are not helping at all. Okay, so we'll... This? Is that? That looks better. Okay. No. We're gonna do a unique name. Quay. You can overwrite that. The other one was a big pile of dumb. It's like flipping a coin. That's not a thing. Yeah. If you have a coin on the table and you just turn it, that's rotating it. I need to see tails even though I'm looking at heads. I need to see tails. Yeah, so I'm looking for some tails. That's all I'm looking for. Okay, that looks... Okay, I need you to stop while I look around. Okay, that does what I want that to do. That does look better. Alt F4 might help. Listen. We pulled that prank on the internet so many times and the internet was fresh. Hey man, you wanna know the ultimate cheats? Hold down Control, hold down Alt, and tap the delete key. Easy. Okay, I think that's what I want. This guy goes away. Nope. Yes. We haven't built it yet, it's fine. Control Shift Escape? No. Yeah, I thought you could sneak one past me. Boo 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 boo. Alright, fair. Alright, so that generally worked. Oh. Alright. That was fun. Going to try to... Oh, found it. There's no confusion as to what needs to be accomplished. Okay, this is, I think, going to work. I mean, this is exactly what I want to... Oh, shit. Right, because it has to be flipped. Control Alt F2? Oh, God. No, wait, that's gonna put me in a different, terminal. No, or TTY, or whatever it's called. I don't want that. Okay, hold on. This is fine. If this got flipped, we would be good. Okay, so let's just fix the 1 or 2 things that are busted, right? Oh, no, I wasn't done with you? Okay, this is gonna be problematic. There. Okay. So that's fine. If I gotta flip 1 or 2 stairs, I don't give a rip. It's the... I gotta redo it all over again is not what I wanted. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That goes nowhere. This is on the wrong side now. Or you delete the entire middle section, take a new blueprint from the original and turn it 180. That won't work. Rotating it 180 won't work because on one side I need access to 4 levels. On the other side, I need access to 2 levels. So I like the idea behind that, but the main reason why rotating it won't work versus flipping it is because access. Excess? In excess? Whatever. I like your gumption, but it ain't gonna flow. So now this goes away. Oh, actually, that goes away? Oh gosh, I don't even know anymore, man. What are you doing in there? You have a hat? Where'd you get a hat? Where did we get hats? What? Green Danger Noodle, hello. What? Oh, I'm gonna have my hydrate. Plastic is so flimsy, I'm curious as to how it is maintaining holding the thing. Oh, okay. 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 It preserves the state. Got it. I read that originally, and I'm like, hell yeah, it preserves rotation. Boom, boom, get it done. No. That's what the word said. The beautiful, beautiful word said. But, yeah, 2 paragraphs later, it's like, oh, we also don't support flip. There's got to be better ways to say things. But our language is dumb. But yes, that makes sense. Thank you for the correction on that. I appreciate that. Okay, so it's just the opposite, right? This is where we go up. No, this... uh-oh. Okay, you know what we're gonna do instead? I have a great idea. Yep. Cool. I'll redo the stairs. It's fine. Yep. Getting too dang confused about nothing. Hi. So the main reason I jumped on that as quickly as I could is because I was hoping it was going to be pure preservation of all the shenanigans, but that's not how it goes, and that's fine. That's fine. I need the other monument. You get paused. Okay. Let's try this again. I guess the thing is, like, I've got this all right here. This is going to be easy to do, right? I'm fine with it. That was an emotional roller coaster I just went through about that whole thing. But it said it was supported. It's supported, but it's not supported. Eh? Eh? Alright, this doesn't drag. Yep. Next. Alright. Go straight across at level 1. This will be easy. I literally just built it. Won't be bad. 1, 3, 4, 5. Do the pathing. Cool. Done. Next. Oh, I lied, actually. Un momento. That, and that, and that. That, and... Oh. Right, we're not on that level anymore. Okay. Oh, wait. We're super not on that level anymore. Yep. Not doing a good job reversing this, that's for damn sure. Okay, there's that, there's that. Alright, this goes up right here. Okay. That perfect. Okay, ding ding. Okay. And that's undefined still. This comes up and that. That can't be it with this one, is it? Oh, that goes up one more layer. Okay. As one might have expected. There we go. I think that's it for that. Straight across? Yeah, straight across. Easy. So you get one of that. You get one of that. 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 That should just link up here. Easy peasy, lemony squeezy. Fantastic. Ah. That was a life changer. Oh boy. All right. The second hat dat sat shows up. We gotta let him know. And also, Green Danger Noodle, if you are here and listening, please note the copy paste thing is a little. It's perfectly fine. They did not meet my expectations, and my expectations are dumb on a regular day, so it's not a problem. But just so you knew. All right, and there's all that. Now, how do we connect this top brouhaha? On this, actually, yeah, on this side. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you all talk about your Kepsilon all day long. Uh-oh. I missed a step. How? Oh, okay. That doesn't belong. Hold on. It is something. No, it is something, but just so you know. It is. I hit F and I'm like, yeah, I flipped it. And then hit F again. I'm like, oh, it does not work. Good. All right, this. Okay, it's a twofer right here. That's what that is. And then. Oh, it's a one? Like that? Yeah, okay. Great. I kinda don't care. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not building this a third time. I've reached my limit. I'll do this. I'll do it twice. Well, the good news is now that we have it in both orientations, now I can copy paste it to my heart's content. All right, let's clean up this dumb thing. No, this. Browse. I don't want Quay. Anything that starts or ends with Quay, I don't want. And this is Resi block 1? I don't know. Reload. Uh-oh. Hold on. Is this just a JSON file and it has to... Oh, for gosh. Okay, hold on. Now see if I can work from memory where the crap this is stored. Drive, Steam... I keep saying out loud so I kind of remember. Let's see here. Steam library, Steam apps, compat data. I don't think I remember the number. Maybe this is it. See if this is it. Man, trying to manipulate files with an operating system of Linux with a game that's designed for Windows or whatever is a frickin' trip. User, Steam user, documents? Hey, Timberborn, I found it. Hot dang. Okay, this is called what? Building blueprints. Yeah, thank you kindly. Resi block 1. I bet you anybody this is just a JSON file. It is. Okay, so unnamed? Oh, that's not right. Steam ID from the game URL. Yeah, just I couldn't remember. Drive C, app data, my apps, local storage, app data. Bleh. The side of bleh. Okay, so this doesn't actually have a name. I thought because I renamed it, the title was going to be different. So we're just going to delete it. That's fine if you don't know where it is. We're just going to do this anyway. Nope. We learned our lesson the first time. And by that I mean I super didn't learn my lesson the first time. That's what I want. Yes, Nico, I'm working on it. Let's just call this north, I guess. And we'll do the other one south. cool. Done. This game doesn't have a compass rose or anything, so I don't care. Alright. That's gonna do all that. Whee! So come here, say hi to Lero. Unky Lero. Funky Unky Lero. Right. We have an amount of sunflowers. Been real low key today, which has been nice, but I wish he would nap more. Do I have room for more? I don't. Boo. That's fine. Oh yeah, we're gonna be low on wood for a while. This is a project. That could be unpaused. Whatever. Has this project gotten done? Yeah, awesome. Sluice. Bruce Goose and the Sluice. Name of the guy that had the Spruce Goose. Rockefeller. Who am I thinking of? That doesn't matter. Look it up though. Spruce Goose. Wasn't Rockefeller, was it? Oh, Howard Hughes. Yeah, okay. Okay. There's a lot of other construction bits I'd like to start removing and getting turned into something else. All this can go. There's hardly a spot where someone's going to park here and be like, yep, that's where I'm at. That they can't just go a little further about it. Make sure we get this going on first. That looks pretty good, actually. Do it this way. Alright. Too many connections, that's fine. Too many connections, that's fine. Perfect. We can get priority on this. I can demolish the rest of this hoo-ha. Oh, we got an ad break in a minute, folks. Oh, good opportunity to get up and stretch. I'm never going to have planks again. That's not going to give me a lot of stuff. What is that? Pine resin? How many places do I have pine resin stashed? There's some here. There's some over... Nope, that's gears. I pine resin stashed in like 5 places. It's been fun. It's been fun searching around and being like, you find a chest in a dungeon. Oh, that's dope. I could use food or health potions, a new weapon, better armor. Yeah, I could use some stuff. What is it? Da-na-na-na, more pine resin. Damn it! It's always pine resin. Oh, boy. For completing your quest, here's your reward. Oh, I didn't expect a reward. That's very... Oh, is it pine... It's pine resin! Anyway, let's get up, move around. Get you all some water in your faces. Do a self-hug if you're capable. Man, for it being overcast, it's still really bright. Introducing pine resin with 99% weight on the loot tables in all my D&D games. Give it to like put it in the loot table to a game that literally cannot be used with any real application. Like, you know, a space age sim of some sort. Can you eat pine resin? I wouldn't try. Never. Do I not have sunflowers on lock? Oh, I guess I don't. Hey. Oh, that's dandelions again, damn it. Sunflower seeds. That's what I want. Yeah, stash that up real good. Okay, almost nighttime. And good enough. Snip, snip. Thank goodness I don't need a beaver to come here and do it. To hook this up, or that would be weird. Like an RPG that happens in space. Yeah. happens You may find some stars and call yourself a star finder. That is a very polite way to say that. From some parts inspired by a system of paths. You may call yourself a pathfinder. Yep. For real, for real. All this goes away. There's a lot of planks and crap. Yep. All this goes away. Yep. Yep, perfect. The campsites can go away as well. Campfires. I don't know how I want those arranged because I also want room for the, what is it? The Acropolis or the Agora? The Agora, which we can fit. We can fit actually pretty well right there. That wouldn't be bad at all. A little squiffy on everything else, but that wouldn't be bad. No goods selected. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, grilled chestnuts. Yep. And carrots. And what is this? Grilled potatoes, which was going to be the next thing I was going to get into, but haven't yet. And last but not least, sunflower seeds, which I almost forgot again. And pause. I do want some of this to get kicked off, but I don't need 14? 14 times 9? 9, 36, 126? I did that math right. I don't need 126 more beavers. Would like more beavers. That's a lot of beavers. Can you connect to that? Awesome. And then you'll connect to this when we get there, and then clean this up a bunch. Okay. Alright. Yes, there is a final building. This game models itself after many similar survival games in the past. It is the Earth Recultivator. This is the rocket of this game. When you build this, you go ahead and... Well, it takes forever to build. And I don't mean that like hyperbolic. It takes a very long time to build, even at 3x speed. But what happens is after it's built, you supply it with stuff, and the quote-unquote rocket is launched. For the folktale, the Earth Recultivator is basically the Chinese, I believe it's Chinese, the Light Festival, with the lanterns, and like it's paper, and it just, they flutter into the air. I could be wrong with that. I could be very wrong with that, but that's kind of the vibe with it. It's a very cute Festival of Lights kind of a thing. The Iron Teeth have literally a rocket like a rocket launcher, and that shoots people out to become the new pioneers of different areas. The cultivator, yeah, spreads seeds, distributes tree seeds across the earth. When launched, makes beaver in the area extra happy. So when you build and launch this, you get the final screen. All right, the Bloom, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day, friend. Yeah. Good rest of your day. Yeah. What's happening? Oh, did I not set you to cut? God, I'm dumb. But what if you instead flooded the map by 9 levels of water? There is a Frostpunk. I think somebody mentioned this. Timberpunk? Here, Cobalt, for your first map, I say this. Yeah, I played Frostpunk. It doesn't bring me joy as a game. It's a fine game. It just doesn't do anything for me. But here, Cobalt. It set your chompers on this. If you'd be so bold. Thanks for the hydrating stretch. Yeah, I can. Boom, friend. Sent again, done deal. Just for you. Not no one else. Just for you, friend. Oh. Yeah, for God's sake. What? Not in build mode. Oh, it's just the other layers aren't connected? Oh, did I not do pathing again? Look like paths. I think we're just missing a ladder somewhere. That all very much looks connected to me. Yeah, it's just not built. You just gotta wait. So many haulers, so many builders. Hot dang. I'll should do you one better. I sent it to you on the Discord. Okay, we are at a ton of food. We are very good. I actually probably don't need to plant carrots anymore. Are we all just full of carrots? Carrots, 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 carrots. Do you have carrots? You also have carrots. That's incredible. It's like that one thing, Chariots, Chariots, from Cave Johnson. Yeah, from the Portal 2. Yeah, from that there Portal 2, yeah, right. Oh, I forgot to say priority up. Priority up, priority up, priority up, priority up. Priority up, priority up. Okay. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, and Cobalt, just an open invitation. If there's anyone in your life that you have to abandon, you can say some idiot on the internet told me I should play this map, and I'll vouch. I'll vouch for me. Yeah. Hey, if you can't vouch for yourself, who can you vouch for? I'll bite the chimichanga on that for sure. Anything apprehensible? That one John guy said I should play video games for my personal enjoyment. Did. You know what? I'll say it again. I super duper can't afford this, but I'm just gonna paste it anyway so I have it. I got the spacing. I don't like that it sticks its ass out so far. But I do kind of want to conserve the space. I don't know what I'm trying to conserve. What am I putting here? Could you please send me a telegraph of that link as well? Give me until I have a new job, then I'll start playing the game. Why? So you could not work at that job? Cobalt. Come on. What? Think of the stocks. If you don't give it everything at your new job, what's going to happen to the stock? Think of the shareholders. Cobalt. Think of the shareholders. Oh, please, won't somebody think of the shareholders? Okay, I wanted to see if we could squeeze some stuff in here, but I really can't. Oh, this should be flipped. Yeah. Ooh, that'll work out real nice. Yeah, do this. Okay. That looks good. I can tell that. Oh, ooh, hold on. Our new sluice. On. Get down here. Let's go. Megacycle. Smooth ride. All I have is red alert. Stupid one-offs. Oh, here we go. This should just work. I shouldn't have to do anything. Aww, slam bam Sam. Look at that. Nice. So this guy's open all the time. Except contamination. Should really not be an issue, but I can set that to 4%. This guy shuts when the downstream is 1.10. Which we had the level of the other thing at 1.15, right? Seems right? Seems right. Okay, that's automatic. Thought of the shareholders, but I wanted that private money so bad. We do need more of these, though. Well-being. We do need more of these. Missing. You're missing. Oh, it has to be ground. Oh, yeah. Yep. Maybe. Yeah, something like that. Okay. The flow might be just a little high. Okay, I think we're good with that, yeah. I didn't touch the one below. I want to see if I can just leave that one open all the time. Little overflow, but nothing terrible. Okay, we're getting a little bit, yeah. So say 9.5. Closed. Okay. That should level that out. I don't want to spend a ton of time trying to min-max this sort of a thing, but I would like to see if we can get as much of this as we can. That's still a problem. I'm not touching anything. Like, we're talking about a lot of volume, right? The contamination thing is flipped on top and bottom. Oh, crap. Close above contamination. Thank you. Whoops. There we go. That's better. Thank you. That would have been weird. That would have been silly Billy. That's what that would have been. Straight up. Alright. Holy crap. We have 50 kits? Whoa, whoa, whoa. 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 Wait, what? How the hell did we get so many kits? Okay. That's a lot of bibis. That's a lot of bibis. That's a lot of bibis. What happened? Well, we took care of our unemployment real damn fast. Huh. Okay, how's the chestnuts? I think we do need another plant. I guess I did. I guess I flipped the feral switch or whatever. We're gonna double down on this. Okay. Mildly shocked, but that's fine. Okay. Be swimming in that. I just need the one forester, that's fine. You'll get to it when you get to it. I did not notice that we had that many kits happening. Holy crap. Okay. Realistically, I just need logs to finish this up. So we're gonna shut off some of that. Oh yeah, we need to... oh my god. Neat. Is this not fresh for cutting? It is. We just need more cutters? Alright. Also, it's sacrifice a beaver just to watch you play through Dwarf Fortress. I tried. I tried 2 or 3 legitimate times, died to aquifers or whatever. Yeah, 'twas bananas. 'Twas the utmost and definition of bananas. Did try. This wall feels wet. Okay. I mean, bipedal organisms are certainly mostly water by volume, so I'm sure everything feels that way. Like, what are we getting at here? You want to have a philosophical conversation? Oh, no, everyone drowned. Damn it! Why is it pine tar? You get their on-stream eyes emoji. Yeah. 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 Oh, right. I was complaining about this. I remember complaining about a thing. It was glorious. Words of Arvatos Vex. Glorious. How busy does this get? Oh, it doesn't because it hasn't been built yet. Right. That's fine. Please get this out of here. Thanks. And this with a slight emphasis in getting it built. We're gonna have 200 something beavers, and how many can be here? 5? Oh yeah, we're gonna need more spots for chilling and vibing and chill vibing. Yep, that works for me. And if I need to add more stuff, there's room for more stuff. Now what do we add right here to kind of fill in the gap? Oh. Beaver stand. Oh, perfect. Beaver. Lamp. So, yes, love it. Get it done. Excellent. Dun-dun-dun-dun. You could also filter the map for location. Oh gosh. Okay. I almost need to play the old version of it. Be like, oh, was it NetHack? I remember NetHack. The second most aggravating game I've ever played in my entire life. A true roguelike, if there ever were a roguelike. Roguelite? Whatever the difference is. No meta progression. Whichever one is no meta progression. That one. I might do is pop that, and do some roof. How good is your health and satisfaction? My personal health and satisfaction? I would like some sort of financial stability. That would be neat. I don't have that. Let's say B+. My health is generally good. I keep dropping in mana every couple seconds. That probably can't be a steady heart, right? That's probably a problem. That's probably a problem. Our satisfaction in the game is back to 19, though, for well-being. That's awesome. Your problem? Requires haulers to function. Yes. That's... yeah, we're missing just a crap ton of logs, my guy. What if I should replace these? I didn't realize this could store... or this had room for 8. Maybe builder, hauler? Oh, there's about to be a gigantic birthing wave. Yeah. Dude, a third of our population is kids. Yeah, there's some long-term stability issues I don't want to deal with in like 20 minutes. It's gonna be everybody wants a pie, and I ain't got enough pie. It's gonna be a problem. We could also add another farm. Like, there's stuff we can do. Not hose. Also, we should be... yep, there went all the planks. Yep. Where's carrots? There, carrots. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a problem. Can someone please get that? Thanks. Alright. I did already. This is the extra farm. Why is this not happy? Oh, it just never got replanted, probably. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Famous last words. Oh, is this almost done? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does that set us at? Okay, we have 21 beavers without homes. The ones on the other side have already activated, which probably triggered the birth. I now have 25% kid. That's enough kids. I'm gonna have 81 jobless beavers. Oh my god, these are somewhat good problems to have, but I plan to have like room for 175, not 200 or something. Alright, anyway. Bad tide happens. Nothing changes. Nothing changes, we're fine. We have 27 days. Here's what we're gonna do. Nothing? Probably a good idea. I want to set up more... Well, I have this. But yeah, you're probably right. Probably need just one more water pump. But I would like to start moving this over a little bit. And then setting up water storage here. Main thing I'd also like to do is plug this into this, but that doesn't super matter. Oh! I know what we could do. We have this son of a gun. Where are you at? This thing, the mechanical pump. We could actually use this time. As far as access to... You're not going to believe this, but the thing is in the thing. Oh, I know why. I get it. The other side's messed up. Hold up. Yeah, there's stuff we could do about that. A lot of stuffs I could do about that. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, Baron Von Rips one. Got it. You just tippity tap on all that. And it's this, and it's this. Thanks. Yeah, if I did this, and we use this as storage, I don't necessarily need this anymore. Which would be nice. But then, I would like to increase this a bit more as well. So how far... It is already at the bottom. Okay, good to know. Wow, you guys came correct. You just got that out of there, no problem. I don't think I can anymore. I think 0 is the ultimate bottom, maybe? Oh no, what's this? Oh, we can go down one more. Yeah. Getting confused. I think 0 is the or 1 is the bottom. We'll wait for that at night, probably. Yeah, it's Duke Nukem again. Oh, you need power. 700 beaver power. Good lord, that's a lot of money. It's fine. Oh, haha, I grabbed the wrong one. More time? How much can you pull? More efficient than a regular pump. Well, yeah, that's super, buddy. But how much volume we talking here? 5 squibbles a minute? 3 gims a flab a gill? Like, what are we talking for units of measure here? You're not gonna tell me. Fine, keep your secrets. When we build it, it'll give us hours over McGillicuddy or whatever units of measure we're talking about. Died from contamination. Hey, that sucks. Get that out of here. This won't work, will it? May also be well off investing into bread or cattail crackers since you have limited farmland. No, I get that. The question I have is it doesn't say distinctly can move 30 CMS, you know, or whatever. I don't have like a unit. The measurement I have. The throughput I don't. Yeah, I was more just being silly. You got me, though. You got me. There's that John guy being a silly guy again. Will no one stop me from being silly? Join us next episode where I continue to be a really silly bastard. You have to add, I had to add that. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Sometimes when you hover over a thing, maybe it does say here. Yeah. So here, 3 water per hour. There. Now I know it's throughput. Here it's Does a thing. Okay. Good. 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 Why are all you... Oh, yeah. Holy crap, we have a lot of workers doing nothing right now. How long is it, yeah, how long is it going to take? 2, 3, 5, 12? What are you talking about? Hot pockets per fathom? What's our unit of measure here? You got standardization up in this business? Do I got to get OSHA involved? What is going on right now? Huh? 17 tater tots per bunion? I don't know what's going on. This gas mileage is terrible. That's all I'm going to say about any of this. Eons per flavonoid? What are we talking about here? Huh? God, why are these all facing different directions? That irritates me. Tree Fitty. Wasn't that the name of... I forgot who said it before last session or whatever. They're like... New name for new colony? Tree Fitty. Hail, hail, Trimbonia, a land I didn't make up. Alright, storage. Yep. And this is hopefully going to get super voided. One of these days I'll have a functioning industry. I swear. Someday. Someday I'll have an industry worthy of, you know, stuff. Needs power to operate. Brother, I am working on that. And by that I mean, brother, someone is working on that. Can no one get this? Ugh. I can't dynamite it? That is annoying as hell. I can't do anything about it. So here you go. So hear me out, I have a stupid idea. Well, every time you've said a declaration of stupid idea, they've actually been pretty functional. So now I'm less worried that you're gonna give me a genuinely stupid idea, and I'm more worried that's actually highly functional, and now you're short selling a stupid idea. Cobalt, this is bad advertisement, and we're both gonna get sued. Okay. What if you use those overhangs above your water storage to add to the floor of water storage? I can. The problem is these are not... Wait. More water per storage per storage. More bullets per bullet. The overhang. The overhang. Sorry, I think I'm done. Oh, do you mean this? Hey, new well-being high score. Does that mean we finished the other... We frickin' did! Awesome. Okay, sorry. What if you were to use the overhangs above your water storage to add more store... Oh. Above these? I can. The problem is large tanks aren't solid. Which isn't... Drown a fish with all that water? It's not a big deal, but I have to build up and do something like this. Because these aren't solid, though. So, totally doable. Yeah. 100% doable. Honestly, what I would like to do is what we did with the iron teeth, is ultimately to build this up and use this as storage, like store the water on top of the water. Genius, right? That'd be the bigger idea. Oh, that's what you mean. This. Oh, okay, sorry. And you said above the water storage. I'm like, do you mean this water storage? No, you meant that. Okay, you got me. Taking everyone out for ice cream. You got me. Ooh, that got done. Neat. Yeah, can do. They're just not solid structures. I have to build an overhang, but can. We're gonna double our capacity, so I'm super not worried too much about storage. It's just they're expensive. But I'm also liking the above the water pond. Yeah, so just for those might be curious as a refresher. It was the Dam River. It was Beaver Bum. I don't know if Crank is still here, but they live on no matter what they're gonna do in their life with the city named Beaver Bum. I really am. Yeah, this is going to be a system shock for all parties involved. Yeah, that was this. That was this thing we had going on. This was all the water pumping literally on top of the water. And then that was also this. But then the sad thing about this was it actually nerfed the water pressure so hard, the turbine stopped working. So order of operations, now that we had like a fully functional whatever, would be, keep calling them turbines, water wheels. Water wheels, then the draw, then it doesn't matter what happens on the rest of the map. But, you know, hindsight is, 30, 60 or whatever. However that goes. Hindsight is number over number with some sort of remainder and change. Yep. Bum, ba-dump, dump. Of course you're here. Like to show off beaver bum every once in a while. Man, cannot say that without context. Oh, lordy Lou. We might have a crash, but I think we're all right. If anything, I think we're gonna have a food crash. But we do have a lot of water going on. How much power? Full power? Awesome. I do want more of these batteries, though. Whenever I can get that becoming a thing. I'd have to move this dirt thing. The dirtiest of the dirt. Oh, I know why I didn't go any further. These large water pumps only have a range of 4. The iron teeth have a range of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could lower it again, but it wouldn't do me any good. That's why I didn't. Is your bottom range 5? Oh, I guess I can lower it because your bottom range is 5. Closer to getting this sucker done, huh? So bread is 5 times more food dense in terms of farmer. 5 times? I knew the baked and the cooked stuff was a strong win, so we didn't reside on carrots forever. Or feast? No, it wouldn't be a feast because we'd run out of carrots pretty quick. Subside? Whatever. I didn't stay on carrots forever was the whole point of the thing. But yeah, there is some potential. I think we're alright because I planted all this and we still have a ton of carrots literally in the field. I think I'm less worried about a food crash per se, but it was just, you know, we're gonna have a bit of a noticeable hiccup of stuff. I want you to prioritize carrot, 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 and carrot. You can prioritize sunflower. There. Now these guys won't dip around here for the sunflowers. They'll worry about that last. Now, they're probably full of carrots anyway. This game is weird when it comes to dietary concerns because it's not like other games, and I've already talked about this a bit. I'm used to video games where you have to provide something of a balanced diet. The one that's probably the best example I have is probably Space Haven, which is a game I really want to get back into. It's a lot of fun, and they just released, like a month ago, a Starbase mode. The idea behind it is a singular human cannot subside on just vegetables. You have to provide some protein. You have to provide minerals, vitamins, fats, carbs. Same thing with a person that likes to eat meat. You can't just eat meat. You gotta eat other stuff. Your brain needs more than just ham hocks to function. Are we actually out of power? No, we're not. The windmills come online. Actually, I need more. That's sad. That's fine. Okay, that all looks really freaking good. Oh, the next part. Yeah. It was gonna be... I really like the lanterns. Weird, maybe, but I really like the lanterns. Wish they added a little more bright, but they're still nice. What does 25 give us? 20% more effort. Okay, 25 is the number I want to get to. We've already done all that. Is everyone monument crazed? Yes. Detailer, carousel. Oh, I still have that carousel running, right. A Lido, a mud pit. Oh, the bulletin pole. Yeah, the bulletin pole is cheap. Yeah, planks and metal. Easy. Yeah. We can put these dumb things everywhere. Everywhere adjacent? Hi. Nope. That one. That one. Thank you. Okay. The only thing I also need is some up top for those that are going to work via the zip line. Yeah, these are cheap. They're just like the birds from Mario. They are cheaps. One. It super doesn't matter. We're gonna build this once, that's gonna be that. Okay. Yeah, easy cakes. Cool. That should get us at a pretty consistent higher than 25. Missing? Planks? What are we missing? Wood? Sweet Christmas. In a game about being a beaver, running out of paper shouldn't be a surprise. Man, that sounds like a tagline for a really crappy movie, doesn't it? In a world of beavers. Don't be so surprised if you run out of things to chomp. It's Arbor Day season. Don't. I don't know what's going on here. What time is it anyway? Oh, it's low blood sugar o'clock, friends. Yeah, it is. In a world where the second one is always free. Ollie, set your oxen free. Go away, thank you. Pull that, move it over here, organize this up so it doesn't look like a big army of butts, yeah. Beaver, have a beaver be the new Duke Nukem or whatever. The world needed a savior. Someone who just didn't give a damn. This Arbor Day. Oh, Arbor Day. Yeah. Or Earth Day? Sure. In search of the ancient texts. Traveling to the jungle. What would his name be? Chucky? That's probably lowballing. But Chucky, you'll be killed. Loads gun, because I don't know how guns work. Gun load noise. I don't even give a damn. This this Labor Day, join us for. I don't. Oh boy. Someone took all the cocaine, sat in a room, and was like, "What would be a good Arbor Day movie?" Not a movie about trees, mind you, but what would be a good, like, adjacent? This Funtober. We are going to do a little bit of this action. Yep. I literally don't see why not. We have another working walk path above. We're going to knock this out and push this back by one. Oh, heavy metal? Wizards? Fritz the Cat? Yeah. You open up that bag for a second and you're like, you know what? I am not high enough or whatever to watch this movie. Yeah. Heavy metal 100,000%. Yeah. Yup. Agreed. If you don't know what the movie is, do not look it up. If we can get that out of here, that'd be swell. Yeah, I have zero doubts on what you've just said. Oh, it's definitely, if you what's his name? Frank Lapke's the one who does the Command and Conquer music. I want to say Frank, but a lot of the movies of that genre, 70s, yeah. You look at it now and you're like, who wrote this? It's just insane. Yeah. The graphic styling was really cool for being a kid of a certain age. Watching the movie when I wasn't supposed to because I was of a certain age, but yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a big draw point. Well, it was. I don't know if I'd watch it now, but yeah. Absolute bananas. For real and for certain. Alright. That goes away. And that goes away. Alright. Now this looks a little more lined up and a not... Yeah. Well, look up wizards. That one's also... what am I thinking of? Ralph Bakshi. Gosh, why did I say Frank? Yeah. Ralph Bakshi, that's it. A lot of stuff back there is really, really... Yeah. I would also probably say Kubrick is also fairly out there. No, it's just called Wizards. Here. Ralph Bashki. There you go. Fair amount of sunflower seeds. Okay, we've eaten all the chestnuts, which makes sense. We have an amount of workers available. Also makes sense. I do want this removed, put there, and another one in its place. Yeah. Oh, is everything built now? Hey, look at that. We need to limit housing more. Paused. That's better. Okay. Cool. Kira, have yourself a delightful rest of your evening. Thank you, as always, for hanging out. Sleep well, friend, and hope to catch you next time. Yeah. Alright, if we could get priority... Oh, this goes away. Thank you. Yeah, our industry has been busy. For sure. That gets boofed. I'll copy paste this in a second. I don't want to do it quite yet because it might push some of these things down. I haven't really been able to figure out what real logic is for when resources are getting pushed. This also looks really weird because we just demoed a bunch of space. Oh, that's working now. Awesome. So that means that's... Oh... I kind of want it to be just ignored. If we need to activate it, we can activate it. But realistically, this should be the brunt of it. Oh, it is not super happy. Oh, it still doesn't say... Unfilled... No, water, for God's sake. Can't really imagine a situation where you'd want to build this to move bad water around with any real ideas to why you'd wanna. I do not know why. Large water pump. You? Yeah, we have 71 beavers not doing anything. It's a little difficult for me to branch out because I need lumber. But that we could use this opportunity to just get more lumber. Oh, can we do this? What does this need? Treated wood and a log. You're not going to believe this. We have more treated logs than we have planks anyway. Please get that done. Okay, just... more lumber. Just get it done. More lumber. Okay, that's that. I kind of wish we had, like, catapults that we could shoot these pylons. And, like, you can bring over enough resources to build an actual pylon. This is just a temporary pylon. I think that'd be pretty incredible. Okay, can I get some builders? Hot dang. One log. One log, please. Anybody? Give the log? Nope. I don't actually know what's happening in the colony anymore. I could just pause. You can cross that island from the island. Yes, but the problem is I got the icky caca-poo-poo pee-pee water I don't want to go through, right? That's what I'm saying. I wish there was a way we could just get over there without wasting a ton of planks and stuff. You are correct, though. Could do. Could do. There's no lumber up here anymore, is there? Not without more stairs. So no from the zipline island. Oh no, from the zipline island is 5 scaffolds. You're on that back, no problem. Hold on. From the zipline island. This? Oh, do you mean this? This guy? Oh, there's a ton of lumber over there, actually. Small island with only a zipline station. Yeah, this guy? Oh, so scrap it. Put a pile... Yeah, I don't really need this anymore. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I would like to get all the way over here. There's a lot of trees. Dang, son. Gosh, that is a hike. That is put the ring in Mount Doom kind of shiz, isn't it? Alright, one project at a time. And someone should be able to pick that up. So we lost one treated plank out of that little exchange. That was a really good quick test. Nope. Yep. Alright. What he could do in a pinch is cut down all the chestnut trees, but I don't want to do that. Other closer trees? Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? The heck, why not? Spiral stairs it is, because I actually can afford that. I know it feels really weird to turn right and then turn left, but we'll be fine. Looks like... got some stuff going on over here. A ladder pre-made. Look at that. Lucky. Oh, this is actually a lot less lumber than I thought this was going to be. Whatever. We've got the people power. Let's frickin' do it, right? I personally like to say people power over manpower. I don't know. Like, we're all in this together, right? Not just dudes doing it. People power. We're all in this together. I'll say it that way. Like, I'll say manpower because I've been saying it that way for my entire life, but... I don't know. Small observations, I guess. Not me. That's fine. That. Okay. This can go away. Rip. Cool. And if we can get some priority on some shiz. 1, 3... Well, I don't think I need to do a priority thing. It'll just happen as it happens. Screw you all flies off in a boat. Oh, man. I cracked all the knuckles. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm gonna need a nap after this. It was really bright this morning. Pretty bright. It's kind of overcast, which is fine. Just this morning I was like, yeah, I've got the energy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then now it's like powering down. Why is there crap down there? It's fine. So we now, at this moment, have stopped pumping water. We have 9,000 to last us, let's just say 18 days. And whatever's in this reserve here and here and here to last the... Yep, it's all gone. To last that. So I think we're fine. How expensive is dirt? It isn't. This produces 4 dirt every hour and a half. 4 dirt is how much dirt you need to terraform to add one tile. So it's not expensive at all. Do I have enough for this? I don't. Do I have enough for this? I do. That's problematic. Okay. Dirt is infinite. You've worked on that. Funny. Dirt is infinite to the point of the drill digs down. When it hits bedrock, it still works. And it still produces dirt. It's not doing it right now because we are full on capacity. What if you take the east side of the basin and make a raised area with the canals and a tree farm? That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. I think I'm just waiting to get over this lumber bump. And then, yeah, there's nothing stopping us from doing any of that. I guess the only thing that's stopping us from doing any of that is the corruption. There's still a lot of things I'd have to do, but if we're going to raise it, fine. But there's a bit of a risk of that being even more problematic with trees just dying. What I almost should do is raise this up and around and just continue our tree farm traditions. Oh, I'm not doing that. But I'm not doing that? I should redo this area. The only problem is the more I develop, the less water we have because I'm trimming away what is being evaporated. Oh, this is what... Oh, I thought you meant, like, this side. My bad. Okay. Well. Got the workers. Let's frickin' do it. I would like to redo this area anyway. We could do... something like this. And... pull this back by 1, probably. Realistically, I'm losing a lot of the water anyway due to evaporation. Let's just put it to good use, yeah? So, I don't know. This comes in like this. This is a bit of a mess. What we could do is we can knock this down by 1 more square and just use landscape. I don't want it to go that low. What's this at? Yeah, this'll work. Not kind of the same, but trees seem... Yeah, trees are very evaporative resistant, for sure. So what if... throw a guy right there? Every, like, I don't know, 2 squares? How about that? I don't have the slightest idea if that's going to work, but that's the idea. Does it work like... this? Okay, that's how that works. Alright, you're not going to hear me complaining about it. Yeah, you're super not going to hear me complaining about it. I would like to move the planters and stuff and the cutters and stuff down here so they're a little more centered anyway. Yeah, you are going to hear me doing a whole lot of not crying about this right now. Perfect. Okay, that's good enough for me. I will need another platform. I'd say 2 squares in, and I think it's that guy. Nope, missed. That guy. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Oh, also? That stops. Oh, that gets a levy. Hi. Now, the thing I don't know... But maybe I want a sluice instead. Suppose when... Yeah. Alright, fine. Perfect. Neat. I think I'm taking a lot of penalty. So we're not getting rid of evaporation. The wiki said for this is if you lock it down tight, because there are ways to watertight pipe, it doesn't matter. You still suffer evaporation, no matter what. There are certain things you can do to make the evaporation better or not as suck, but you're gonna suffer no matter what. So I don't think I'm really accomplishing or cheating anything really. I think it's just we're laying it out a little differently. Oh. Oh. Hey, how about don't do that? Thanks. If what we were doing canceled out evaporation, I'd be like, yeah, now this feels cheaty. Put a roof on it. I mean, that technically would keep the moisture in a room, yeah, but that doesn't just solve evaporation. Okay, so we lasted 4 days. 4 days ate 1,000. I think we're at 9,200. It does? We'll find out. If we're not getting enough evaporation, or if we're not getting enough, stuff, I'll just place, like, a couple of water, land blocks? Dirt. I'll just place a little bit of dirt, and that'll fix that right up. Yeah. We'll get there. A little clumsy, sure, but we'll get there. What's your drought resistance? 8 days? Gosh, I hope we have enough water for this. I would legitimately hate to cut down these chestnut trees just because we ran out of food water. Enough water for the food, we call it food water. Oh, you know what? I should move that over here then. Oh, that would be smart. Smart, smart, smart. So damn smart. Pretty smart, smart. That. Yeah, look at that. Half this drought cycle, you went from 5 to 4.7 food. Okay. That's actually not bad considering we still have a lot of extra beavers. In which case... Okay. Just trim that up a bit. Speaking of trim... What does this take? Logs and planks. I have plenty of now. Perfect. Boof, boof, boof. Boof, boof, boof. Get filled in. You. And then plant it with whatever. I moved it over here because this is where this is anyway. I'll just shut off the things. We have literally the biggest water reserve right here, so I can't really make that any better. Are we not making gears? Hey, we're not making gears. Good stuff. And we should be making these again. Yep. Okay, ad break going on. I'm actually going to get up and stretch and move around a little bit. Can I get a 7 out of that? 7, thank you. Cool. Alright, we're gonna let the game run. I'm gonna be back in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Oh man. Actually muted myself. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Fun to game for like these long stints, but man, it does take a little out of you. Okay, we are starting to suffer some drought. That's unfortunate. Can I get this top billing? Yep. Okay, beaver's injured. Construction lacks goods. No one wants to haul these logs? I know they're a distance. I get that. I get they're a bit of work, but still. Oh yeah, they're working on this thing. Hey, Zinni. Yeah? Mr. Chirps? His chirps are the most adorable chirps I've ever heard a cat chirp. Very cute. I don't know how to explain it other than he got cute chirps. Hey. Oh, I gotcha. Cute chirps for people? Hit them with the chirps. I gotta squeeze your butt for chirps? How's this work? Chirp, chirpy, chirp, chirp, chirp. No? Worth a try. So I'm throwing a little bit of water into the equation. The way in which drought works in this game is if something is about to die due to drought, so 1.8 days, now it's touched water. It's touched water at all. So what we can do is we can shut this off. The main thing I want to save are the trees. But that one piece of carrot will have reset its drought timer back to 2. So it was like over here. Sunflower. Oh, yeah, was it? I guess it was sunflower. I thought we were talking about carrots. But it resets to its full... Dies in 3.6 days. What? So if you're really desperate for water, you can do stuff like that. That's a simple thing you can do. It looks like the water's not carrying as far as I'd like it to. We might have to add some stuff below so it creeps up. I'm assuming it can't creep up through the earth, and that's what's giving us a business about that. 8.4 days. All right, we got to go a little more. I should probably wait a couple of days so it just really gets in there, but got some feisty kitties. Oh man. Yeah. Yep, in a couple of places probably. Do you mean for the tree farm or for the farm? We've got tons of food. I'm not really worried about the food per se. But yeah, the chestnut trees take 28 days, 23 days to wind up, and 8 for fruit. Ugh. Yes, agreed. Yeah. Yeah, probably. All right, let's get this started. I think we are at a point of long-term maturity in terms of our industry. So, let's see here. Something like this. Now, for the forester, how far can you reach? The whole dang thing. Perfect. We're going to put a forester here, and one here, and that's going to take care of the whole thing. Perfect. Perfect. These roads don't necessarily have to intersect. It doesn't super matter. When we get a little closer, this is where I'll put the cutters. To do within range, that would be correct. Thank you for your service. Awesome. This is a nice little bump of trees, right? Honestly, I'm probably just going to leave all this stuff here. There's no real benefit for me to tear down all the steps just to get a couple of planks back. And I'm going to want zip lines everywhere, so we're gonna leave all that be. Cool. Now that is a clean plateau. That's not really a plateau. Surface? Now that is a clean surface. It looks like they're going to plant all the way. Yeah, perfect. All right. I guess there's nothing to worry about then. Now, this water is going to drop pretty fast because we're hydrating fresh tiles and everything. That's not a real issue if this dumps off. We have 15-day drought resistance. Yeah. No problem, friend. Boom. Now that is a 4est. Let's see here. Not that. I do want more pine tar stashed up. Recursive pine tar. Ah, 8 days. Drought resistance 8 days. Yep, give it a little longer. What are these looking at? 6.2? Yeah, we'll get to about, I don't know, 3 more days in. Water everything, call it a day. Hi, Zenny. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Okay, 25 was the number I wanted to work on. We're at 29 somehow. That's awesome. 25. 22. 27. The life expectancy is good. Again, what I really just care about is that extra working power. How's this? Yeah. More batteries would be the real answer here. But yeah, we're going all right. Hey, this is looking pretty good. Let me guess. Is it everything that needs bad water? Oh, you're out of chestnuts. Yep, that makes sense. We're not really growing anything right now while we're in this drought period, so... Eh. Oh, we're just gonna have to chill and see. These cycles feel longer than they normally do. You know what? Chicken butt. Might as well keep folks busy if we're out of dirt, right? Yep, lost some carrots, that's fine. Not a chief concern, really. Okay, so what are we thinking? 4? 5? How many do we have now? 3. We have 5 right now. 4 is probably going to be good. And that is that. Is that. I don't think I need more than 2 grinders. Well-being. Teethy grind. Grind. There we are. Everything looks pretty good, and we haven't had fresh water in a while. That works out pretty alright. Okay. Pepper Shack. Oh, crap. I forgot about all the lumber we posted over there. You can reach it. You cannot reach it. Okay. Butts Deluxe. Let's knock out that guy. There we go. Kinda back to where we were, but whatever. Alright. Trees. Where we got for trees? A little bit of pine action. Pining for oak. That looks like that. Cool. Yep, doubled our trees. Yeah, perfect. We're not going to see anything helpful for, I don't know, 30 days? Like 28, right? No, 30 days, yeah. That's going to be a while, but that's all right. What are we looking at? 3.5 days? We'll wait a little longer. It's not going to take 3 days for fresh water to come in, but I want to be... I don't want to risk it, you know? Hi. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I think you might do good in getting more water storage up and running. If you get 2 of those max length droughts, you're done for. Yep. Don't forget we built 3 of these, or 2 of these, during the drought. I think 2 of them. We weren't even at full capacity there. We've also added this, but yeah, you're right. It would not hurt, that is for sure. Let's easily just do 2 more. Yeah. What is this? Hauler? I built a hauling post over here, didn't I? And it is maxed. Okay. Boop. Yeah, I got no qualms about adding 2 more. Done. And I have materials for both, I think. Easy. You also couldn't make food, and food is iffy for you right now. That's true. That's true. That's valid. We're going to turn these back on. Flush out the chestnut tree. Set the numbers. Then we'll have more than enough time to get water in the system. But yeah, you are correct. This also prevents any amount of evaporation, which is a good thing. Actually, let's just go ahead and add 2 more. That goes away. Cool. Yeah, if that's not enough water storage, we are very hosed. Yeah, we're gonna have some real different problems. All this stuff is starting to pop in. Nice. This is what? Sunflower seeds? Yeah. Once we get our water restored, I wouldn't mind to remove some sunflower seeds and start talking about wheat. Or carrots. And just change out carrots for potatoes flat? Maybe. Maybe. Or later. Time will tell. Oh, that's from Team Fortress 2, I think. Some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. Maybe. I've yet to meet man that can outsmart the bullet. Bullet. Maybe not. I think the chestnuts were better. Tomorrow we're doing a road trip to Green Bay to pick up a few things at Sam's and stop in our favorite Mexican restaurant and their amaretto margaritas. Oh, that sounds dope. I hope you have a good run. Yeah, that's awesome. Does sound good. I think potatoes are worth it to transition to chestnuts. Once you have 8 days for 3, and for every one you get 2, so 8 days you get 6, right? So every 8 days you get 6. For every 6 days in potato land, you get 4. 8 day for 6 seems better. Yeah. Yeah, 8 day for 6. Yeah, I don't think potatoes are really worth it either. Let's compare them against carrots, though. That might be worth 4 days for 3. 6 days for 1. So it's effectively 6 days for 4.5. So 6 days is 4.5 carrots. Huh. Carrots are better than potatoes. Weird. Maybe they're better at water? Maybe they're water cheaper. Now I gotta look it up. Bang 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 a ding dong ding a ding dong ding dong doo. Bang. Dang it. Potatoes are good if you're constrained on work, but they also give a carry capacity bonus. From what I can tell, a worker goes out, harvests a single tile, brings the tile proceeds back. The worker is not in the field filling their basket. What you're saying would make a ton of sense if a worker filled their basket to completion. In my opinion. That makes sense. Like, you're carrying 17 potatoes, but those potatoes translate to times 3. 51 meals or whatever. But 17 carrots means 17 carrots. So I think your brain is in the right spot. I could see potatoes being better if it was a conversation of, yeah, they consume way less water. Oh, okay. Maps, food. Let's see here. Oh, grilled potatoes, yes, do produce less. Grilled potatoes do a higher well-being bonus. Chestnuts are better than potatoes. Spatterdock is the same as chestnuts. Bread is twice as good. It's double the capacity. Holy crap. Same thing with cattail crackers. And we don't do maple pastries here. So yes. Potatoes are a step back from here. The wiki doesn't have anything about consumption. Also, I don't see anything in here that says nutritional value of things. Oh, here we go. Points per unit. Oh, here we are. Increasing the range of foods increases well-being. Duh. For the folktales, this is positive. Longer lifespans increase. Yeah. Okay, I don't care. Folktales satisfies nutrition. Points per unit. Grilled potatoes and carrots are the same. Grilled chest. Oh, everything's the same. Oh, sunflower seeds are really, really good. Oh, because they satisfy a want, not a need? Oh, I didn't know that was something that broke down. Okay, so bread and the cattail crackers are kind of where it's at. So, I guess what I want to do is I want to remove the carrots and do bread. That keeps whatever the want score is, whatever the crap that means for that. And we've got the chestnuts that are still heavy hitters in terms of food production and consumption. Oop, I forgot to shut this crap off. That dumps a lot of water. Oh, there was something I also saw. Cobalt. One water, let's call it a tile, is worth 5 water. One water tile, so 1 meter cubed, is 5 water. So when you look at this, that's how much water's in here. But more importantly, that answered a lot of my questions by checking the wiki. And I'll just say one more time, I wanted to stay away from the wiki as long as possible, just in case folks are just joining. Wanted to learn as much as I could by myself. But that's what it said. It's worth 5 water. Yep, and now it's dry, and now this is dry. But this will be nil a problem in a moment. Yep, same. It just really helped wrap my head around about some of this stuff. I didn't know if this was like, oh, this can hold 3 oceans worth of water or something. Oh, okay, that's neat. Or if this is literally 10 water, or I didn't know how it worked. But yeah. I'm trying to find it again. I forgot in what context I was looking it up, and now I'm trying to find it. Was it under... Oh, I think it was just under... Let's try this again. It was under... Water tool group. That's not what I want. Water pump. Here we go. Water as a source. Okay. Water is stored in tanks. Water is part of the water category. Good job. Oh, it was tanks. I think I found it in. Trying to find it. I got nothing to do until we have water again anyway. Okay, here we go. Foods can be stored in water, or foods can be stored as water or bad water in tanks. 1 block of water will provide 5 units of drinkable water, and each beaver will need 2 to 3 units of water per day. So, one of 2 things is either happening. Either there's a lot of extra dirt and particulate and stuff in water, so when we pull a square out of the world, we're getting 5. But it might be way more than that. Maybe there's just a bunch of filtering waste that's being abstracted out. That's an option. The other option is every block is literally just 5, and that's all there is to it. Or an in-game cube of 14 by 14 to the power of 3 blocks and a bit. The tank... Get that back up here. The big, large tank holds 1,200. Oh, you already found this whole chart though before. Unless this isn't the same chart. Here, let me give you the chart. About halfway down the page is storage. Yeah. After the bad water sifts away, we should have some good stuff coming up soon. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this is still kicking. 6.8 days. Perfect. I'm not too sure if you found the same chart as this. You get down to storage. But that's where it says every blah is a blah, and every blah is a blah is a blah. Okay, cool, cool. I wasn't sure if you found the same stoof. Are you just constantly getting more tempted to buy the game? It's okay. You can be honest with me. Waiting for Cobalt to wheel out like a frickin' whiteboard or something. No, that's not quite right. I'll tell you what's wrong. And it just starts jotting like crazy. Man, the philosophical ramifications of this conversation are very philosophical. Yep. You've lost your beans. I get it. Okay, so now farming returns. Easy stuff. You just draw directly on the wall? Oh, gosh. Okay, I mean, that is another option. Just draw direct, like a crazy Papish Gatito. I know, Nico. Papish Gatito. Papish Gatito. Alright. What was we doing? We was doing this. This is doing. It all looks great now. Have a birthday. Have a birthday. Okay, can you not reach that? You super can't. Ooh, I know, Nico. I know. I know. Yeah, bread. Bread. Well, I wanted a chestnut harvest before I dove into this, but I think we're just done with this. Nope. This. I think we're just done with carrots. I'm going to let us get another harvest in, and then that'll be that. The sunflower seeds are fine, like I said, for this want value or whatever. I'm not going to bother to read a ton of the wiki to try to figure out what that is. Maybe later. But in the thing, it says sunflower seeds are different. They're not actually... they'll be chosen more often, but they're not actually food or something? But they do contribute to happiness? I didn't bother to read it. We're still harvesting metal from there? That's awesome. Nice, nice. Okay. Now, I don't know what happens if we do something like this. Oh, you actually can't... Okay. That's fine. I didn't know if it was going to just... Oh, you want something else there? Let me cut the other stuff? Or what? That's why I waited on the whole thing. But no, if we can get some of this planted... Now, this takes 10 days for 3? Yikes. I guess the benefit of switching over means there's a lot less effort needed. So I guess more to your point, yeah, we're hitting the fields less often. Gosh, we're going... Yeah, we could cut out like 2 farms. Nico, my boy. We could probably get rid of these too. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll adjust. That's fine. In other games like RimWorld, the way it works for foodstuffs is when you declare you want something else to be planted, if there's already crop, it'll just start gutting. It'll just start gutting the thing, so it doesn't matter what was there. I think it'll do a cut, but it's not going to wait until the crop is mature. It's just going to be like, oh, you want rice here instead of potatoes? All right, snipe. And it's like, that's... Okay, you did what I asked, but I was hoping you'd wait until the stuff was ready first. So, gotta be careful because every game is always, just a little different. I think we could just super axe a bunch of this stuff, but we'll see. And again, if you hear some meowing, I do apologize. The reality of the situation is I do want Nico to kind of fuss a little bit, and then he comes over, and then he's like, oh, okay, I wanted pets, and now I know where to get pets. I do want to baby him because he's my man. But to a certain point, like if it seems like I'm ignoring him and meowing is coming through the microphone, it's kind of intentional. 2 grist mills and 10 bakeries. Alright. I mean, that's fine. Can always slap down or open up all of the stuff. And we have some room. Yeah, we can just pull this over, build up a little bit, bam. Easy. Easy faux cheesy. That and this and this. Okay. So. Wait. 2 grist mills and 10 bakeries? Are you sure? It looks like I need 1 grist mill for every 2 bakeries. 1 milled wheat plus 1 lumber, or 0.1 lumber for 1 hour. And this takes only half hour to make. So if we need that, then I need 5 grist mills and 10 bakeries. Not 2 grist mills. But yeah, we'll ramp up. No, it's cool. Why we, so I'm streaming to game, like, collaboratively and shiz, yeah? Totally cool, man. Totally cool. Let's see here. Oh, these are awkwardly shaped. Oh, no. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then how is a gristmill? Gristmill's also powered, and I don't have power over here. I'm okay with the bakeries being here, though. That's fine. I do want at least 6, though. It's gonna look so stupid. There's got to be a better way to lay this out. Maybe there isn't, and that's fine. Oh, we got resources for days. I'm fretting for literally no reason. Literally no reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with the healthy 6. I don't think we'll need 6. I think we'll need 4. Let's start with 4 and 2 grist mills, maybe. Bakeries right next to your grist mills seem like the way to go for me, though. Well, I'll have both things stored here. And for power, we'll have to come over here and tap this. I don't want to run power all the way over here. What I should probably do is that whole frickin' underground power thing I talked about a while ago. Let's start with this. I could always move stuff later. It's going to be a while until the fruit, so to speak, is ready anyway. About that. I think that seems alright. You need lumber. Need a little bit of slumber lumber. So let's go ahead and get some slumber lumber. Hi. That. Thanks. Okay. That's going to do that thing. Now, this is already a hot running line. So I could just gut this and then just place the grist mills right here in a row. Perfect. Power connected and everything. Power connected and everything. This and this. And that should have just deleted the paths. Oh, freaking heck. Awesome. Okay. Was unsure what was going to happen for a second there. Yeah, this is perfect. 1, 2, 3. We could easily do 4 and 5 and remove that one. Start with 3. No problem. Now, here is where I'm going to say I want wheat. Yep. Prioritize. Thanks. Wheat gets milled. What gets milled is going to go somewhere the frickin' here. This is a little... Let me guess. It's the bread or crackers? Oh, you also make the pastries. That's cute. Okay. The problem is I don't have a clean way to enter this from this side no matter how I slice it, so it doesn't super matter. What do you do? Books? Fantastic. What do you do? Books? Fantastic. What do you do? Books? Okay, so you're going to do... You're going to do the milled flour. And you're going to do the bread itself. Yep. Also... Okay. Done. Alright. That'll do. Let's get the rest of this. Oh, it looks bushy. I likes it. Hecka bushy. That. Now, you're all set to carrot, which I'm going to set you to none now. I'm actually going to set these left ones to wheat. And I'll just leave you all to none. That's fine. Okay. Massive changes and even more improvements. So we have a drought in 1.7 days. I think we're not getting enough water out. What is this? Yeah, I think we're still not getting enough water. Even though that's a lot of water. There is quite a bit. Wait, yeah. I think I need another hauler. Hell, I don't know where to put it. Got so much stuff going on. Where can I put another hauler thing? Oh, right. I didn't tell you what to do. That. Thanks. I don't know where to put more. What is this? Lumber? Logs that we have? Oh. Yeah, I get that. I guess behind the grist. Oh, right here. Yeah, good call. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to change anything about this. Yep. Are all the guilds booked? Booked. Your paper. We're fine on paper for now. So we were at... what were we at? We were at like 7,000 or 9,000 before that first drought cycle or whatever. I wish I was paying more attention to how many we were getting a day. Let's call that an hour. So 15 an hour, 16-hour shift. Let's just say like 12 hours. Hold on, I want to do some actual math here. Calculator. 12 times 15. I'm not saying 16 hours, even though that's a work shift, because it gives time for them to arrive. Eat, whatever. So let's just say 12 hours. Each one of these produces 180. 1,000. We get 1,000 a day, not including whatever we're deficiting. So it said beavers can consume anywhere from 2 to 3 water. Let's say 3. 3 times 157. Let's say that's 450. 450. 1080 minus the 450. About 600. We're cold stashing 600 water. Something. Sounds about right. I'll want like 2 more pumps easily. So we'll do the same thing we did for the iron teeth. Maybe offset it to make it look better? We got some materials. Nah, we'll line it up. I don't want to offset it this time. Ooh, a little on the high side. Friendo, a little off the top. Was just a little off the top. Let's try this one instead. It doesn't matter if you do 2 2s or a 3 and a 1. It is all the same monies. Large water pump. Or should I go like this so it's closer to the storage? I guess I don't super care how this looks. Yeah, Feeling real meh about it. Necessarily a bad thing. Okay. And can we get this on lock? Cannot. There we go. Alright. Should be able to get something out of that. Oh man, that fills quick, but, you know, also not really. Okay, how's our wheat farm coming along? Nice, looks like we got all the carrots. So as we slowly work this out, we'll change out carrots for wheat. Because I want to store... nope. Ah, damn it. Whoops. Whoops. Hold on. Okay. I also accidentally axed. I also accidentally axed some oak. That's alright. There we go. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I really need to get smarter and faster on getting different foodstuffs available earlier. I don't know why I said that like it was a question. It's not a question. I really need to do that part specifically earlier. I think I get too wrapped up in the industry part, and I'm like, carrots work. Carrots are fine, and that's a valid statement. Carrots work, and carrots are fine, but could do better. Do better. So this is going to eventually purge out, and then the wheat flour and the bread are going to come down here to make it a little easier to get at. Oh no, a D route. Ooh, can I start working on this? Nope. Good stuff. Good chat. I don't have the gears, I don't have the anything right now. I mean, I didn't lie. We did build this up. Yeah, do we have a bunch of bored ass? Sorry, now I'm swearing all the time. We have a bunch of bored beavers. So now, are these necessary anymore? I don't think so, right? 5 days and 10 days? Do both of those. Let's call it 5 days, and that's rounding down. And we got some 60s in here. We got some 70s in here? Yeah, we got some stuff. We got some stuff. Yep. And the gristmill should be online. Everything should be online and prepped. We have plenty of carrots. The thing about carrots is I think the way in which nutrition works in this game, like I said, is they'll eat what they want to eat. So they really want to eat. They really want to eat maple buns or whatever. So if I understand this correctly, if we have maple buns, they're just not going to eat carrots. They'll just go absolutely crazy for maple buns. I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. What it ultimately comes down to. So it might take a while for us to actually get through these carrots. But I did want a bunch of storage, and I did want it to be ready. Maybe I do need one more farm. A lot of sunflower, just chill vibing. Wheat, none, wheat, yeah. I think we've got, like, we're observing it as one big spike. And there's a lot of downtime. The thing that takes a while is, gosh, yeah, that harvesting takes. I want to maximize the land, so I think I am going to turn one more on. Well, see, now we're ahead of it. The thing we have to understand is the crops work all the time, the people don't. Right? So, like, when we wake up, if there's a bunch of stuff that's ready to be harvested, yeah, see, now we got dead time. Which isn't bad. But it's not that big of a shock if we wake up and there's a ton of stuff ready to harvest. I'm gonna pop that back on. You know what? They really are. Yeah. That's why I wasn't super duper worried about it. Oh, yeah, because we doubled it. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be sitting on chestnuts for a very long time. Yep. And we still have plenty of water. 25-day drought. I am going to start shutting these down, maybe. I'll shut them off when this topside water gets drained out. That we have enough water for the crops. But we definitely have, gosh, 5,000 more water than before? Yeah, nice. The game's kind of on autopilot. That's kind of why we've gotten to this stage before in other worlds or whatever. I've been like, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and wrap it up? I want to play something. I want to play a new map. I want new challenges. Ooh, we got the wheat. Are you working? Are you working? Autopilot, yeah. Okay, you can stay. Are we out of power? No. The power? Who is working here? Unable to get the required materials. Okay, it... Oh, right, it does not take... Yeah, the trick is it does not take long to make. Okay, so now... Bread. Bread. This changes to... bread. Cool. And primary fill? Awesome. Okay. Having this much stuff go... Oh, I didn't need 3 grist mills. What's... Pause this, thanks. You don't have any wheat? You don't. Cool. We're gonna have a gigantic spike, but it's still 10 days. I'm the scat man. Skibidi-bidi-bop-bidi-boo. Up it, that one? I'm the scat man. That's all I know. I'm sure there's some very heartfelt lyrics and a lesson about friendship or something in there, but I don't know it. That's all I know. Wow, it does not take long to plant something. Y'all the bread man. Taking it to the grist mill. Yeah, the grist mill. Skibidi-bidi-bit to the grist mill. I don't know. Yo, the bread man. Hey, who let some gross in here? What's going on with this? Alright. Who's been messing with this thing? We're full. Yeah, this is full. We're full. Yeah, everything's great. I don't really have materials to go exploring quite yet. I'm really genuinely tempted with our 14 folks to start planting birch. Where are you guys? Why are you guys doing that? Oh, they're heading to the campfires. Oh, okay. That does make a lot of sense. Oh, because bread? Where'd it go? Oh my god, the gentleman bread. Hell yeah. Bread. There's a song I'm trying to find. Here we go. There. There's a comedian called Haywood Banks, or named Haywood Banks. He did a song called Yeah, Toast! So whenever anyone says anything about bread, this is the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah, toast! Instead of yeah, toast, yeah, bread! For your viewing pleasure, if this is the song I'm thinking of, it is very much above the belt. No worries about it. Oh, Cobalt, I also saw that puppet thing you sent with the wah. Wah. It's dumb and it was great, and it was dumb and it was great. Thank you for that. Wah. Or whatever it was. Wah at volume. Wah. Yeah, yeah. But you might like this video too. Alright. We have 30 flour. Oops. Bar. It is bedtime. We've got wheat flour ready to go in each of the things. Freaking awesome. Oh, goodness. Oh, big stretch. Alright, good for about another 20 minutes. Then I am energy crashing pretty hard. Wow. Needs me a snack? I honestly need a snack before I go to dinner. I'm gonna be meeting up with a friend. That's where I'm at energy level wise. It's like, I think I've mentioned this. I've been trying to eat a lot more just vegetables, which isn't like a huge like, oh hey, have you see this cucumbers? Ain't that amazing? That's not it. It's just I've been actively trying to be like, if I would really want some chips, can we do with like some green peppers or something? And that's fine. It tides me over, but my body's not getting what it's expecting for energy, and so it's just like, ugh. So I'm just so tired. I'm gonna cheat on dinner by having a snack. Oh. Then mute me, fool. Fool. Alright. 400, 100, 300. You can make that work. You need power, though, don't you? No, you just need water. Awesome. Yes, sir. Freaking dope deluxe right there. Is that enough water, though? I don't know. I'll pause some of these. Perfect. Oh, we have so much wheat now. Oh, yeah. Oh, we needed all 3 grist mills. To keep up with bread demand? Oh, wow! Holy crap. 667? That is bananas! Oh, we need more housing. Boop, boop. Okay. I don't know if I need more haulers. I just turned the 3rd mill on. But I am going to build 2 more bakeries for show. Superfood was an understatement of the year. Yeah. It's the same thing with Stronghold, right? Yeah, once you get, like, bread going, and get away from, like, fruit and all that other garbage. Get some good work going on. Gosh, I miss that game so frickin' much. But I refuse to buy the definitive editions of that coming out because, golly gee, man. The reviews on it are scathing. And it's not like, oh, don't you want to try? It's like, well, I also don't have any money, so I'm not going to go buy a game and whatever. But man, the last time I tried to run it, and I tried it on Windows, it didn't work. So I got to see if I can get it to work in Linux. Linux has been really freaking neat in what I can get to run. You know what's better than bread? Toast? Oh, what'd you think of the song? Yeah, toast! Yeah, toast! I think it's awesome. Haywood Banks really has a knack for almost like a Weird Al kind of a vibe, but Weird Al is more of a, this is a good song, I'm gonna add some stuff and make it my own kind of a thing. Weird Al always gives attribution to those songs, so it's not like he's just picking up a track and just riffing on it. But Haywood Banks has kind of that Weird Al vibe, in my opinion, and it's very just loose, weird, impromptu stuff. Like, I bet you any money he figured out that song on a bus. Yeah, toast! Malden, welcome. 2 breads? Yes, 2 breads is always better than 1 breads. That's for sure. Heck yeah. We also got 25 babies. We got 25 babies. How many berbers? Where do people berbers? Shutting some of these off. I want to save some of this water for, you know, food. Holy crap, this is not deep enough at all. That kind of sucks. Yes, Zenny, dinner time soon? Your housing looks like a freaking castle. Yeah, doesn't it? It looks very Bavarian, I think, with the white and the brown and stuff. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to make an executive decision. I've snoozed the ads. So, we've got 5 minutes, but I think I need to wrap up. Yeah, the cats are getting a little too feisty for my taste. I wanted to do another like 20 minutes or so, but I do apologize. I did stop the ad, so that's at least good. I'm not gonna force you to watch an ad and then shuffle you onto somebody else. What? You dork! What? How? This is going on Discord. Hold on. Hold on. Freaking how? Oh, hold on. The clip didn't take. There we go. Okay. That made my day. That made my day so good. Okay. Yes, now's the time if I wish to escape irreparable harm. So, what's our one screenshot for the YouTubes? I guess all this, right? This cavalcade of I don't know? Got a lot done with this thing, for sure, for sure. Okay, game is saved. Everything's there. Let's find someone to raid. We've raided Booster Dom before. Well, he's homeless. He can't make it home because he's a gigaton dumbass. So I don't know what to do about it, but I guess I'm just gonna leave it. Gotta put the toast on the screenshot. I'll do that. I'll do that, yeah. Anyway, let's get a raid in. Thank you all for hanging out. Another wonderful time. Hopefully, as the days get a little longer, the cats will be less feisty so early, but it's still totally time. This was good. 7.5, 8-ish hours, right around there, is a good win. So, absolutely thank you all for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Have a delightful rest of your day. Stay hydrated, and I hope to catch you all next time.